Hello and welcome to Davy's Dark Tournament, the show where we get you all to hop into our Discord's voice channel and debate hypothetical matchups in the One Piece verse. You know the vibes, who you got, what diff, and why. My name is Seb. That's Larry in the corner there, tucked away. And this is that One Piece talk. I hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday night. Ooh, what? That was Chestnut. Chestnut, you glitched on me, bro. We're having an amazing Wednesday night, and we have a new exciting DDT for you guys. But first, I want to introduce our mods. So to my left, I think it's my left. I don't know what it is on the YouTube stream. We have Hime, Miss 𝗷𝗲𝗄𝐻𝗫 from Chibi Girls and TikTok fame. She's blowing up every which way. All the plushies behind her as well. To her right, we have my boy Toby, another mod in our Discord. Toby's gang. You know, he likes the color red for whatever reason. I don't think he's a blood or anything like that, but here he is. We have also of Chibi Girls fame, Miss Chestnut Tanuki, whose camera keeps glitching on my screen. I'm kidding. What's up, Chestnut? We have Nick Quavo, you know, the utilitarian mod who will ban you.
Whoa.
At will.
It's not true. It's not true.
We have Silky Chris. What's up, Silky?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Yeah, man. I hope y'all excited. It's a new DDT. We're finally off the mid tier. We got a new format for y'all. It's not the same as it's always been. I was gonna bring Larry in to say something, but he's busy. As you guys can see, we are in a new setup. You guys, for those of y'all that joined Larry's stream earlier today, you see the new setup that we have. Larry moved, so we're in Larry's new apartment right now. So hope y'all like it. I hope the lighting is good. I was trying to get
nothing but orgies.
Nothing but orgies, bro. We're gonna have to cancel Larry, bro. He's talking about orgies in the back here. I can't condone that kind of stuff. You don't even have that kind of space.
Oh, there is.
You don't even have that kind of space, bro.
There's enough.
Oh,
How much room do we need?
man. For an orgy?
Yeah.
A lot, bro. Hopefully, at least a couch or something. Chair, bro. Anyway, how you doing, bro?
Good, bro.
I know you're hungry.
Can we start this, bro?
I'm trying, bro. You talking about orgies in the background. But like I said, I hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday. We do have an exciting new DDT. As thanks to Chestnut Tanuki, this was her idea. I want to give her full credit for that. So if it gets toxic, blame her. But it's our first ever crossover universe tournament. One Piece characters will be facing off against Naruto characters in this big three mix match. Now, I know I just said tournament, but we won't be having a traditional tournament bracket. We will be having a selection of matchups that we think will be pretty interesting to discuss. Given that these two are very different series with two very different power scales and dynamics, we will be adding some parameters to account for in the matchups. Those parameters are as follows. In this DDT, we will have versus equalization, meaning chakra and haki will work in similar ways. These two systems will not gain any abilities, like chakra being able to knock opponents out, or like Conqueror's haki does. Although they do not gain abilities of the other power system, they will work in tandem. For example, Genjutsu will work on a haki user, but if a haki user you believe is strong enough, or has strong enough Conqueror's haki, they can overcome, or observation haki, they can overcome that Genjutsu with their haki. Logias can be affected by chakra-based attacks. Complete submersion in water jutsu, water-based jutsus will work like seawater in One Piece. All right. Number two, we will be using Shippuden versions of each of these Naruto characters, mostly because I don't want to have any Boruto conversations poisoning my Discord. And also because I just haven't seen any of Boruto. Yeah. Number three, no Edo or undead versions of Naruto characters. We will only be debating the apex of that character as they were when they were alive. So no Edo Madara, no regenerating whatever was happening in the Ninja War. I can't explain it. And number four, please try to be as impartial as possible. I know this is indeed a One Piece server and YouTube channel. We ask that folks who haven't seen at least a decent chunk of Naruto do not participate, as to not give One Piece characters an unfair advantage. with that, those are the bylaws. I am excited. Larry, how you feeling?
I'm excited.
All right. For those of you that are new, to join the conversation, all you got to do is click the link in the description below and join the entrance to the den. We ask that you remain muted at all times until you are called upon. And no cursing. This is a family-friendly stream. We will also be crowning another DDT MVP of the week. At the end of the show, we will post a link to a survey that allows you all to vote on who you thought made the best arguments this go-round. The winner will receive the title of DDT MVP for in the Discord for a week. Shout out to JT, who won last week's DDT MVP, dethroning Larry over here. Each debater will get 1 minute, I repeat, 1 minute to present their argument for who they believe will win each match. We are looking to keep rebuttals to a minimum, guys. Everyone will get their chance to speak, and we will collect all the votes from each debater, so be cognizant of the time and respectful of your peers. And finally, before we get started, y'all, we have one last request. Please do not spoil anything. We know debates can get heated, and new chapter leaks, as well as the new chapter that just dropped, might help sway your opinion to your side or whatever. We do not care. Any spoiling in the YouTube chat, inside this voice channel chat, or any other channel besides the spoiler-specific dedicated channel on the Discord will result in an instant ban. Zero tolerance policy for spoilers, and yes, that includes chapter 1089. There are people who have not read that chapter who will probably be joining this DDT. All right, those are all the rules. Now, without any further ado, 𝗲𝐻𝐿, do the thing.
Seb, I do have a question before.
Of course
start
you
real
do,
quick.
Chris.
No. I mean, I wasn't there when you guys were creating the rules. My bad. But I
Time
know
to
that
slander.
I know that you were talking about chakra and 𝗲𝐸 equalizing one another. But kind of like like the issue we had pre-time skip, you couldn't see 𝗲𝐸. Can Naruto characters see 𝗲𝐸? Like, do the One Piece characters know about chakra? Like how does that work? And like, is there crossover in terms of those abilities?
Yeah, is it like 𝗲𝐸 is chakra and chakra is 𝗲𝐸 type thing?
Well, even people that aren't ninjas can see chakra in Naruto, but 𝗲𝐸 is only seen by 𝗲𝐸 users.
True.
That's my main question. Like, can Naruto characters see 𝗲𝐸 when One Piece characters use it?
Yo, Seb, how are you doing?
I'm chilling, Neko. I'm gonna say sure. I mean, y'all tell me if that's too.
Yo,
I don't think
Toby,
it'll really make a
how
I
you
don't think it
doing?
makes a difference personally.
So hold up. So the way that the verse equalization works is that a devil fruit user, right, can be negated via chakra. In like chakra or something like that, which a lot of people in the Narutoverse can't actually do. They wouldn't be able to hit a Logia user, so they would have to use jutsus.
It'd be like someone with no 𝗲𝐸.
Okay.
Yo,
Exactly.
Nick.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask you something.
Oh,
in the
what
chat.
about Rock Lee?
Yeah, I mean he has
How
chakra.
could he get slammed by anyone faster than
Everybody,
him?
I'm gonna need y'all to mute up.
But don't worry, if there's any confusion, I'll jump in. And I'll do for the verse equalization. So I got you, Seb.
Appreciate that, Chestnut. We have our first matchup. It will be Vice Admiral Smoker versus Chunin legend Asuma. Should be an interesting one. You know the vibes. Who you got? What diff and why? And we'll start at the top. Chestnut, it's on you. You're the first person on my screen here.
All right. I think that I'm going to take Smoker. I think that Smoker does have the advantage. Although, like, Asuma with his Chakra Blade could technically hit Smoker, I think that Smoker has better speed feats. And also, I think that he would have a upper hand in hand-to-hand combat, as we've seen since he uses his, like, Logia, or is a Sea Prism Stone, like, whatever that weapon is called. He does know how to do hand-to-hand combat, and very similarly, to Asuma, who is very proficient in that, I think that it would be a pretty even matchup. But with his Logia power and the fact that he can really obscure stuff, and Asuma doesn't really have anything to kind of counter that with his jutsus, I would say that Smoker has the upper hand. So I'm giving this one to Smoker.
All right. Appreciate the take, Miss Nut. 1 up for One Piece Gang. Before we move on, I did get a super chat from Trev. It says, "What's up, y'all? $2. I'm here for all the toxicity." We're going to try to keep the toxicity to a minimum, everybody. We're going to try to. Our best. All right. Moving on. Toby, it's on you. Smoker versus Asuma.
It's an interesting matchup because it's Smoke versus Wind. We know Asuma codes his little knuckle blades, I guess you'd call them, with Wind. He's very proficient. Apparently, he stated to be like Kakashi level speed, which, take that as you will. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't have my answer yet, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do you want me to come back to you?
Yeah, come right back after Hime. I think I have my answer by then.
All right. Hime, it's on you.
Honestly, I, even if I'm not a Smoker fan, I think that Smoker got this. I would bet on the fact that he is more durable than Asuma, because when you think about it, Asuma can, as you said, code his blades, and he could like actually hit Smoker. But Smoker could do the same at the end of the day towards Asuma. I think that it will be like a battle of durability, and I never felt like Asuma was durable. I mean, like Smoker is not that durable, but at least he's able he's able to stay like on his feet during battle, and even though he got like like everybody fought him and won against him in One Piece, I think that he would be able to win against Asuma, to be honest, just because of durability, I think. And he seems faster. I don't know, maybe it's in my head, but yeah.
All right. Appreciate the take. I'm shocked Hime went with Smoker. He's a huge Smoker down player. All right, Toby, it's on you, man.
Well, I just found out that Asuma also has fire release. I forgot about that. So, the smoke and fire clash will also be interesting. Smoker, he's a tricky guy. He has the pole, even though he's not like negating Asuma because he's not like a Delphi user or anything. I think it's gonna be a very close fight. I'm gonna take Asuma. I'm gonna take Asuma Extreme Diff.
First vote for Asuma of the day. Appreciate the take, Toby. We'll move on to Ayo. Let's go. What's up, Ayo? He was caping for Kid in the Discord earlier, man.
This one is I don't know what Asuma can do, but since he's a ninja and he's a tuning as well, his battle IQ has to be not Shikamaru level, but I guess around close. So if he could maneuver around Smoker, since Smoker's kind of a more or less a basic fighter, he kind of just throws out his white blows, his smoke. Asuma can probably sense him, but then again, this guy got stabbed by a random scythe and he died. I've got Asuma Extreme Diff as well. Both of them are kind of bums, but Asuma's less of a bum than Smoker.
All right. Appreciate the take, Ayo. Before we move on, we did get a 6-month membership to Nakama status from Lord Vegeta, aka Ragnar. It says Sakura top 1, no question. Fight me, #dying on this hill. Thank you, Ragnar. We did get another 5 from Person. It says Asuma uses chakra blades to create a spark to light up burning ash jutsu. If he can land, I think Asuma takes it pretty easily. That's an interesting take. Interesting take. All right, we'll move on to Ragnar himself. What's up, Ragnar? And of course, we can't hear him. I don't know how this always happens with Ragnar. Nick, do the thing. Is Nick even in here?
Nick, can you do that with me too? I'm about to switch to my PC.
Hold up, Ragnar disconnected.
Oh, he disconnected
Okay.
entirely. All right. We'll move on to Bombastic. What's up, Bomb? Bomb, you
I'll
there?
die on that. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just saying, kid should not win. Just saying, but nice to see you all. I have one question. I did not. What are like the stipulations here? Because Smoker is Logia, so what's the
Oh,
does Chakra just count as hockey in a way, or what?
Yeah, I ain't
Chakra,
listen.
yeah. So Chakra can hit Logia users as long as you're able to use it like in a similar way to hockey. So like Asuma's
Oh, so
blades
basically,
could, yeah. So Asuma's blades would be able to
Okay.
do it, but very similarly, like fire doesn't automatically hit smoke, as we see like Smoker and Alabaster versus Ace, they were equal. So
Yeah.
it's not like all of a sudden like if you use Chakra, it's like that's it, they're done. Elemental weaknesses work as well, and elemental boons work. So there you go.
Okay, so thank you, Chestnut. Appreciate it. Okay, see, this is the thing. I don't know that much about Naruto, but I know both these fighters are pretty tough in their own right. And saying that Smoker's not a street, tactical fighter, honestly, he would not win that fight with Virgo. Let's just use Punk Hazard. So he made basically a field of smoke to block his vision, Virgo's vision, and just help Law out to finish the job. So they're equal when it comes to that, if you ask me. Let me think here. I'll give it to Smoker. Just the fact that he can fly, and he's still a tough powerhouse in his own right. If you're not comparing him to Yonko's, everyone else on the top tiers. That's what I'm just saying.
All right. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm giving to Smoker mid-diff.
Mid-diff? Okay. All right. Remember,
Just going
everyone,
off of
we're
what I
doing
know.
1 minute takes. But appreciate the take, Bomb.
Oh, my bad. I did not know one.
No, you didn't go over the one. You didn't go over. You're good.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, man. We move on to the Bulldozer.
Hello. Hope everyone's having a good day. I feel like Smoker is faster. He's pretty smart in IQ and raw IQ. Like for example with Virgo, I feel like he's pretty durable. I feel like it'll be like even matched. Like Smoker's also good hand to hand, like his staff and with CSOM. So I'm gonna say I feel like it'll be even matched, but I'm gonna say Smoker was Logia. I'll say mid-diff.
Appreciate the take, Bulldozer. We move on to Ralph. What's up, Ralph?
What's up? I'm gonna keep it short since we got 1 minute. Logia has been stated that the only way you could do damage to Logia is if you learn hockey. If you don't know hockey, you can't do damage to Logia.
Ralph, you're killing me, man. All right, real quick.
That's what it is.
In these matchups, we are doing versus, like a verse equalization. So Chakra can be utilized in the same way hockey can.
Okay. Copy.
Just announce it for everybody.
Apologies on that note. If we're talking about that, if we're talking about them on equal playing fields, I'm gonna give it to Asuma because he's trained way further than Smoker. I'm saying that right, Asuma? That's who's up against Smoker?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he's been trained. I'm talking about years of experience, and given where he started from, I think he started off a lot further along than Smoker. So if we're evening everything out, I'm giving it to Asuma. Smoker's not seeing him. And I only pull that reference because of the fight with him and Virgo. He's very tactical, but he's only tactical up to a point. So once he exhausts all of his options, he kind of has no choice but to be on some brawn over brain type of mentality. So my vote goes to Asuma.
All right, appreciate the take. Hey guys, before we move on, I do just want to make sure it's known here. I know I made the announcement to start this, but you guys may not have heard me as you guys were in the entrance to the den. We will be doing verse equalization, meaning that Chakra and hockey will work in similar ways. If you are utilizing Chakra specifically in an attack, it can hit Logias, it can harm people in One Piece that normally wouldn't be harmed from basic attacks. As well as with genjutsus, if somebody hits you with a genjutsu, you can use haki to get out of the genjutsu, or observation haki or conqueror's haki. It depends on how you view that person, whether they would be able to get out of that genjutsu using with their level of haki. As well as water-based attacks will work as sea stone, or like seawater, being submerged in seawater in One Piece. So I hope that clears everything up for y'all when you guys are having these debates. I know this is the first matchup. Just wanted to get that out there to make it clear. I'll probably post something in the Discord with all of these stipulations for these matchups, or parameters for these matchups going forward. But thank you.
Can I ask something?
Kai, real quick.
Yeah. How is Sea Prism Stone? Does that like take away chakra use, or?
I'm gonna say
No,
no.
it wouldn't.
I'm gonna say
No,
no.
because you're giving a certain weakness to chakra, which doesn't make any sense. So you can't. We're not giving anybody anything or taking away.
Yeah, right. So technically, like chakra and haki would be equalized here, but devil fruits aren't chakra. You know what I mean? So like you wouldn't be negating a devil fruit. You wouldn't. Yeah, you'd just be using stuff. But no problem. All right. Hopefully that clears everything up. We did get another $2 from PP McGee. It says Magellan solos hashtag I'm still hurt. Magellan is in one of these matchups. I don't remember which one, but he's in here somewhere. But all right. Appreciate the take off. We will move on to Chef the One. What's up, Chef?
What's up? Alright, so let's keep it short. The thing with Smoker, right, is that most of his stuff is like off screen and stuff. And like he's not with the main characters and he doesn't fight them, so he doesn't have much, much stuff to go off with. But at the same time, this is why I like Asimo more. But then again, we have to remember that every time Smoker's off screen, he's always coming back. So from the start, he was a captain at Logtown or whatever, and then when Luffy started to level up, he became a vice admiral. So I'll say Smoker, easy.
Appreciate the take, Chef. Is this your first DDT? I was trying to remember the name.
It's for my first, bro. It's my first.
Welcome. Hope you enjoy yourself.
Well, you know what? The thing is, yeah, bro. I just changed my name so I could go quick.
What do you prefer to be going? What do you prefer to go by?
Reborn.
Reborn? Okay. All right. Welcome, Reborn. All right. We will move on to Crow, who I'm sure didn't change his name. Crow, what's going on, man?
I think Smoker Lotus Asuma. He died to Hida, and then like his own student like beat his opponent even though he died. Yeah.
Okay. Short and sweet. Crow, thank you. Appreciate the take. We will move on to Emerson Rofi. What's up, Emerson?
What's up, bro? I think people are forgetting that Asuma was taught the 1,000-armed murder technique that the 12 Guardian Ninja were taught, and that allows him to like basically conjure a spirit that can do attacks for him. And I guess with verse equalization, Smoker would probably be able to see this despite it being chakra, but I feel like that's more than Smoker can handle.
Sounds like you got Asuma. What's the diff?
High diff.
High diff. All right. Appreciate the take. Emerson, is this your first DDT as well? I don't recall the name.
Yeah, this is.
All right. Welcome. Hope you're having fun.
Cheers, boss.
We will move on to G Money 1920. What's up, G Money? G Money, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What up? So me personally, in this take, I gotta say, I don't think there's really any weaknesses between the two. I think they're very equal in terms of their abilities. And outside of their abilities, their strength, I think it's kind of relative, but at the same time, Smoker is like, I looked it up and it's like 10 years older than him. And going based off how hard each of them trains, I think Asuma trains like a lot harder than Smoker because usually you see Smoker doing missions and stuff. So I would have to give this one to 𝗲𝗲, just the fact that he trains a lot more, plus maybe a little bit younger, so maybe higher like reflexes and stuff.
All right, what's the diff?
I would say it's definitely going to be a high diff fight, but I would give this one to 𝗲𝗲. I think he's just going to have that little bit of tactical advantage, more fights.
Okay.
So.
Appreciate the take, G Money. We'll move on to ☆Boy09. What's up, Boy?
Hey, yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up?
All right, so I'm gonna keep this short and simple. Going off of pretty much everyone's points that they've said, I'm gonna say this is Smoker's challenge. High diff, with the 𝗃 Stone staff, he's got distance to negate the knuckle blades. As well, it would be interesting to see if any wind-based chakra attacks would affect Smoker. To my knowledge, no wind attack because I'm in Marineford. But yeah, Smoker, high diff.
All right, appreciate the take. Honk, is this your first DDT? I was trying to remember the name.
Yeah, it do be my first.
All right, welcome. Glad to have you, man. Hope you're having fun. Before we move on, we did get another 2 from Project Iceman. It says, wind style will be clutch for 𝗲𝗲 in this. I agree. I think the wind style could be very effective on Smoker, personally. But all right, we'll move on to King Kai. What's up, Kai?
I think I got 𝗲𝗲. I think it's going to be high diff, though. My main point, I mean, everybody said most of it, but my main point is that he can extend his chakra blades to about like 7 feet, I think it was. So I mean, he's got the range, but he can also levitate them and control them remotely. So he does have range on Smoker. So I mean, it still will be high diff because they both have trained for years. But I think 𝗲𝗲's got it.
All right, appreciate the take. King Kai, is this your first DDT? I was trying to remember. I feel like I might have.
No, I was in the last one. I think that last one was my first one.
Okay. All right, appreciate you being here, man.
Of course.
All right, Larry, it's on you.
Yeah. I think I got 𝗲𝗲 at extreme diff. What can I say about the guy, bro? It's wild to say, but he was actually known as the greatest close range fighter in the village, and the Hyugas were there, and Guy was there.
Cap.
So it's kind of cat.
It's gotta be cat.
Kind of cat. But I think it's because they also knew that Guy. They didn't know that Guy can go to
Gates, yeah.
the craziest gate, which was the life gate, right? Like that's the craziest gate that made him compete. But he was known, and then he was also selected as one of the 12 guardian ninjas to protect the fire daimyo, which there's not a lot of ninjas that get that type of praise.
You don't think there might have been a little bit of nepotism in there? No,
I think he was just great. I mean, everybody said it, right? Like he could coat his blades, but he also extends them. And I saw Virgo just completely demolish the Jutei, right? The only part of the Jutei that's sea stone happens to be the tip, and that's the hardest part of the Jutei. I think he just cut through it. And then Smoker would try to do something with smoke. Well, this is a wind user. He can literally just blow the smoke away if he so chose to, right? And then he has the ability to use fire release, which would then cause the ash. He could mix the ash with the smoke and just start exploding wherever Smoker may be. Now, granted, Ace fought Smoker, he's fire, but Ace wasn't using explosions. He was just using fire itself. Explosions would work a little differently. Now, 𝗲𝗲 could also levitate his blades and use them remotely, like somebody else said. And he could still cope that. So it's like, yo, I can actually cut and hurt Smoker with a couple of attacks. And I mean, that's really all I gotta say. Like, yeah, Smoker is definitely gonna be the more durable one out of the two. But I feel like 𝗲𝗲 got a lot in his bag, bro. I think it's gonna be extreme diff 𝗲𝗲.
All right, that was a great take. I still think you were capping about 𝗲𝗲's title of the best close range fighter, but like maybe I haven't seen Naruto in a while. Maybe I'm tripping, but there was definitely at least a little bit of nepotism in him getting chosen to be one of the guardians. Had to be. He's the third Hokage's son, bro. There's no way they didn't factor that in.
And the fourth Hokage son was.
That's because the third is we're not getting to that. We're not getting to that. Anyway, appreciate the take, Larry. I definitely let you go over a minute.
My bad.
I gotta stop being favorites.
My bad.
Right. We will move on to Master Jake. What's up, Jake?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
All right, I'm gonna keep it short and simple because I don't really like this. Ain't one of the matchups I'm hyped for. I could see it going either way because I agree with Larry. You know, he's got the versatility in the combat. He's got the more moves. He's got the explosions. But I see Smoker as like every time he fights somebody, yeah, he loses. But Smoker's picking fights that are out of his league is the thing. But when he fights someone that's kind of in his league, he's more tactical. He can maneuver better. So I just see him being able to outmaneuver Austin. It all depends on really who can catch who first. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I got Smoker Extreme Diff.
Appreciate the take, Jake. Is this your first DDT? I was trying to remember the name.
Yeah, it is. I've been around, but I didn't realize there was a Discord for the longest time.
It's all good, man. Glad to have you here.
Happy to be here, bro. Thank y'all.
Wait, hold up. Can I say? Oh wait, no rebuttals, right?
No rebuttals, bro.
Sorry.
Too many people sit. Had to limit it to 1 minute just to get through this. But all right, we will move on to 𝗵𝐷. What's up, 𝗵𝐷?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good. So this one, I'm gonna say is going to 𝗀𝗻𝐴 high diff. I think he has hacks on his side. He definitely has the close range and long range combat advantage. Smoker has mobility, but that mobility isn't necessary. Like he can't attack 𝗀𝗻𝐴 while in smoke form. So it's going to be mostly used for like evading. And I think over time, 𝗀𝗻𝐴 is squeezing out a victory. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate the take, 𝗵𝐷. Before we move on, we did get another $2 super chat from JT. It says, why Seb look like he in a jail cell? JT, that's gotta be racist, bro. That's gotta be. Gotta be. Appreciate the take. We will move on to Mega Kirby. What's up, Mega?
What's up? I'm a little disappointed that we can't do face cam because I bought a green screen just for the DDT. Oh well.
Who said y'all can't do face cam? Who said that?
It's because there are more than 25 people in here, so I can't turn on my face cam.
But my face cam. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You can see my beautiful mug in the last DDT. Oh well. Anyway, I got this going to Smoker Extreme Diff, and that's purely based on Smoker's durability. Oh God, why you gotta interrupt me in the middle of, oh well. Hey. So as you can see, I just built this thing while I was waiting. Anyway, I can talk about that later. So, I gotta give it to Smoker because of his durability. While we saw him kind of get packed up by Virgo, he was still taking those hits, and according to y'all, Virgo can apparently punch apart a mountain, since y'all think he can somehow beat Pika. So I'm gonna go with that logic. And in comparison, 𝗀𝗻𝐴, however, just a few stabs to his internal organs was enough to kill him down for the count, whereas Smoker was taking punch after punch after punch, and Virgo even said that he was lowering his defenses by spreading himself out so much while taking those Virgo hockey punches. So I gotta give this to Smoker.
All right. Appreciate the take, Mega. We'll move on to 𝐷𝐿𝐴𝐶𝐵.
Yo, what's good? Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I've got Smoker mid-diff. The main reason I've got him mid-diff and not higher extreme is because Smoker scales a lot higher than 𝗀𝗻𝐴 when it comes to speed and durability. Now, we know 𝗀𝗻𝐴's durability isn't the highest, but we also know he scales below Pain in speed and in everything else, and Pain doesn't have anywhere near the speed feat Smoker does, because Smoker was tagging gear to Luffy and was like throwing hands with Virgo a bit, who are relativistic to like if I said that right. So I think just off the speed alone and the fact that this fight is whoever hits who first, and especially for 𝗲𝗲 because of his durability, I'm just going to have to give it to Smoker mid-diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Messi. We'll move on to Neko. What's up, Neko?
Yo, Seb. I was gonna ask you how you're doing, but you did me dirty on the Discord yesterday, so I'm asking only Larry.
What I did? What I do? What
You
I
smoked
do?
me.
What I do?
But that's off panel. Anyways, I'd like to present an exhibit called Exhibit Mid, which is Kishimoto himself saying that the verse is barely gun level. Actually, I was asking on the Discord if I could use the Draco voice changer, but I couldn't find it. Anyways, so these guys aren't even barely gun level, and you want to bring them to the GOAT Smoker? Come on, man. Anyways, on a real note, Messi said it now. 𝗲𝗲 doesn't have a great durability, so one hit could like finish that. I can't use the word, but yeah. So Smoker wins it. One punch.
One punch. Jeez. That's gotta be biased, Neko. I'm sorry. One punch. Smoker didn't even hit that hard.
Yo, Seb.
It's pure bias, of course. I'm a Smoker guy.
What's up, Toby?
Nick said skip him.
Skip Nick.
And he said he'll be back in 10 minutes.
He's never seen Naruto anyway. His vote doesn't count. All right.
Bro, I ain't leave that. I ain't leave that.
I'm skipping you anyway, bro.
No. I'm prepared.
Listen. Oh, you prepared?
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
prepared.
boys,
I'll do it right now.
Go ahead, Nick.
Alright, so we know Smoker got his Logia, he got his staff with the Sea Prism Stone. But we also got 𝗲𝗲, who has a Chakra Blaze, Wind Release, Shadow Possession Jutsu, Fire Release, High Physical Prowess, and a Tactical Genius. And from knowing these things, I think I gotta give it to Smoker High Diff. Because it's all pretty impressive, but when you use the interverse scaling, I think Smoker still comes out on top.
Yo, you really just gave 𝗲𝗲 a 𝘃𝐸 bro. I'm dead.
You don't got that?
No. His
Yo,
student has
blame
shadow
Chat
release,
GPT.
bro. Chat GPT.
I'll be back in like 10.
There's no
so
way
don't call
Chat
me.
GPT said 𝗲𝗲 has shadow release, bro.
Yeah, I'll
There's
send you a pic.
no
Hold on, I'm gonna be back.
way. There's no way. All right, we're not counting 𝗃𝐻's vote.
Bro, I ain't leave that. Come
I'm
on.
not counting your vote, bro. I'm not counting it. Appreciate the take, Chat GPT, I guess. We move on to Ron. What's up, Ron?
What's up, guys? I'm sorry, I was trying to get all myself together after what Nick just said. He doesn't have a 𝘃𝐸, but he has that Ash release. That's about it. But I also do have 𝗲𝗲 taking this extreme diff because of that Ash release. I could see him getting in, using that Ash release, spreading out the battlefield, Smoker getting lost in it, and then I could also see him coming in close and then just beating him to a pulp. So with his chakra blades. So yeah, I have 𝗲𝗲 extreme diff.
All right, appreciate the take, Ron. We'll move on to 𝗁𝐿𝐴. What's up, man? Chris, you there?
Oh, my bad. I don't know why I thought you were gonna call someone else. So for me, it's actually gonna be 𝗲𝗲 low diff. I think to me a lot of context matters. For one, 𝗲𝗲 lost to an 𝗃𝐻 member. We gotta put some respect on 𝗃𝐻 members. He lost to someone who was literally immortal and did not know about his abilities going into the fight. You could argue that 𝐿𝐴𝐻, if it wasn't for 𝗲𝗲's sacrifice, would not have been able to beat Hidan. 𝐿𝐴𝐻 won because he had that knowledge coming into the fight, which 𝗲𝗲 did not have that benefit of. So credit to 𝗲𝗲 to be teamed up with 3 bums and fight against 2 𝗃𝐻 members. Put respect on his name. Who's Smoker lose to? Virgo, Law, you know what I'm saying? Like Punk Hazard Law. and his weapon to me is just not gonna be a formidable weapon to a Naruto character.
Chris, that's time. I did not just hear you say that Law is under like 𝗃𝐸 like that. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
I mean, I didn't finish my point, so I wasn't gonna like trash Law, but you know what I'm saying. But like I said, 𝗲𝗲 low diff.
I appreciate the take, Chris. We move on to Shin. What's up, Shin? Shin, you there?
Yo, what's up?
What up? What up, bro?
You know, I like going last because I just do straight rebuttals, and with a minute left, the rebuttals lesson, so some of y'all can't even get it. But with that being said, with that being said, for you to call Shikamaru a bum, Chris, is insane. That's crazy. And I don't think the wind chakra, like the wind release, you blow smoke away, it's just gonna form back. That doesn't matter. Yes, Asuma is gonna cut Smoker, yes, but the durability in One Piece is just too insane for somebody to die in Naruto like within the first two arcs of Shippuden. So I don't see Asuma beating him with fire release or rim release, even with the chakra blades at all against Smoker. So I'm gonna just say Smoker. I def honestly just to give respect on Asuma because he had Kurenai. Honestly.
Shin, I did not appreciate you lying on my name. I never called Shikamaru a bum. He's my favorite Naruto.
You said 3 bombs. You said him and 3 bombs. That's
no. Weren't there like 3 other Chunins?
It was like 2 other Chunin people there.
Okay, it was 2. So
Had, like,
those 2 bums, like those 2 friends, I guess. Yeah, not Shikamaru. I haven't forgot Shikamaru was there. It's been such a long time.
Shin, who'd you go? You said Smoker?
Yeah, I got Smoker.
Appreciate the
I like the background. I like the background too. I'm loving it, guys.
Yeah, man. Larry leveled up, man.
Yeah, I see you, Larry.
All right. Did Quavo leave? If he left, whatever. But Toby, do the thing. Or He-Man. Or Chestnut. Whoever.
It's only like 5 people in the den.
Oh yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah, it's only like 5 people in there. So you want me to just drag them up?
Will they fit?
There's more than that.
So 6 and 5 is the same.
Yo,
Oh,
if you want, you can drag me out if you want.
That's it. Yo,
because
we gotta turn cams off if we want to bring everybody in.
Oh, but question. I'd have to turn my camera off
pull
too,
me
right?
out.
What'd you say, Seb?
I'd have to turn our camera off too, right?
I think you're good because last time it automatically shut our cameras off and yours was good. So.
Well, I gotta head out, fellas. So y'all have a good rest of DDT. So that's one extra person.
See, Chris.
Seb, can I just text you my votes?
Sure.
All right, later, y'all.
All right, bro.
Wait. Why don't you guys use stages? Like
We
stages?
tried to do stages before. It just
Yeah,
it
we
was a
tried.
nightmare as far as efficiency.
Yeah.
But we tried it. It has been tried.
Yeah, we tried, bro.
But
Yeah,
I guess
already-
everybody, please cut your cameras off so we can try to get everybody up in here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Trying to get you eating. Oh, man.
It's only 2 people. We almost had it, bro. It's
Drop-
2 more
drop
people.
it.
You can drag me out. You can drop me out if you want.
Hey, you can drag me out too.
Who said that?
Bulldozer, you can drag me
I'll
out.
be back though. Trust me, I'll be back with the next
All
fight.
right, bro. All right, baby.
You could bump me off too if you need the room, Chef Ralph.
Same here.
Oh, okay. Yo, I appreciate y'all, bro. You know, I wasn't trying to stress about
Yo,
this anyway.
Toby, if you need to take me out, go ahead.
I appreciate this.
I think we good.
Hey, good. I didn't really want to leave anyway.
All right, I gotta see who hasn't gone yet. Looks like we just got Diamond Life in here. What's up, Diamond? Dragon King, Kozuki Odin, Joy Boy DB. And
What Larry having?
he's eating a bagel. Heck yeah, it's a bagel. Everything bagel with some cream cheese. He ain't even toasted. Savage. But all right, welcome y'all. As
Nah.
y'all know, we are doing the crossover DDT this episode. Naruto characters versus One Piece characters. For those of you that didn't hear, we are doing verse equalization. So Haki and chakra will work similar ways. If the attack is chakra focused or chakra based, it will work on a Logia user. So in this matchup, we have Smoker versus Asuma. I did get most people's takes already, but I haven't gotten Diamonds, Dragons, Joy Boys, Odin, and Procurement. So what's up, y'all? I'll start with Diamond because he's the first one on the screen here.
Iron, bro.
And Iron. Oh, Iron, I didn't even see you, bro.
Oh,
Iron
this is
Hockey's in
crazy.
here. What's up, Iron? All right. Diamond, it's on you. Who you got, what diff, and why? Smoker versus Azuma. 1 minute takes.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, before I start, I have a question. What would it take for Larry to do the NPC stream on TikTok Live?
The what?
What's
The
wrong with
NPC
you, bro?
stream.
Listen,
Nah, I'm just kidding.
let him know, bro. No, there's no dollar amount.
I'll give it to Asuma. I'll say Extreme Good because Shin mentioned earlier that One Piece characters have like higher durability, and even though Smoker like has been taking L's pretty much the entire show, he's still a vice admiral, so that like speaks to his power. But Asuma, you know, he's a sensei. He's the son of the third Hokage. Knows fire, wind, and he knows smoke style. He's probably more versatile because you can do a lot more things with chakra than you can with hockey. Because you could like climb trees, terrain, walk on water, and also he probably has more experience dealing with like other elemental style jutsu users. So he might have gone up against other people that could do similar abilities like Smoker. So I'm gonna give it to Asuma Extreme Diff.
All right. Appreciate the take. Diamond, we'll move on to the Dragon King. What's up, Dragon?
What's up? Can you guys hear me?
Sir.
All right. So I got Asuma high diff. I think he's just a better close combatant. And that he's more trained in that regard. Also think in terms of like his usage of like fire and wind, I just think that's something that Smoker would have difficulty dealing with. I also think like as a ninja, he's trained to like encounter like different situations and like adapt. And regarding he trained Shikamaru, so in some regard he has to be a decent strategist, I'd say. So just overall in dealing with Smoker, even if it's gonna be overall difficult to deal with, I think he handles the situation.
All right. Appreciate the take, Dragon King. We'll move on to Iron Hockey. What's up, Iron? Iron, you there?
Yeah, man. What's up? How y'all doing?
I'm chilling, bro. 1 minute takes. So, yours.
Alright, so I'm gonna make it fast and quick. I give it to Asuma, high diff. Reason is I just believe Asuma has shown a lot more than Smoker has. We've seen Smoker fight numerous times, and all those times I don't think he has shown a lot. I don't think he has shown enough for us to say, yo, he has this in the bag or this or that. You know, it's just not a lot. For me, it's not a lot. So I would just have to give it to Asuma. As everybody said, he has the ability to use his knives also, and he can basically control them with his chakra. If chakra is supposed to be the same thing, like similarly used like hockey, you know, it's supposed to be able to defeat Smoker. So I'm gonna give it to Asuma.
All right. Appreciate the take, Iron. And with that, Asuma has taken the lead over Smoker with home field advantage. That's crazy.
Ooh.
Love to see it. Love the non-bias in the One Piece Discord. We will move on.
Non-biased.
We will move on.
Unbiased in existence.
We will move on to Joy Boy DB. What's up, Joy Boy?
Yo, what's up, man? You know, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, brother. Asuma is smoking on that smoker pack, boy. Easy. It's low diff.
Low
It's low
diff.
diff.
Oh,
That's the son of the third Hokage. This low diff, bro. This man only got beat because the guy was immortal that he was facing. So, and he didn't know. So it is what it is.
Appreciate
Traitor.
the take, Joy Boy. Joy Boy, is this your first DDT? I was trying to remember the name. I don't know if I.
Yeah, that's my first DDT.
Welcome.
I just found you guys, and it's awesome content.
Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're having fun.
I am. Let's go.
We will move on to Odin. Did I get you already? I think I did. No?
Nah, not yet.
My fault. Odin, it's on you.
Yeah, Joy Boy DB is on point right there. Smoker's getting smoked. It's easy. You guys are talking about the son of the third Hokage. No, he didn't have to have no 𝐾𝐽, but you look at what the Elder Sarutobi was able to do. He was all those releases. Come on now. His son knows most of that. Come on, my guy. He went in, like you said, we already talked about it. He went in with facing an immortal guy, not knowing if he had the knowledge. I'm sure it would have been different. So please stop the disrespect. I think One Piece is the greatest piece of fiction ever written. So there is no bias, but let's just get it right. Let's just get it right. Smoker, just like in the fight with Virgo, he's getting smashed. But you guys keep doing the Lord's work and spreading the gospel. I love you guys. Keep it up.
Thank you, Odin. This is your first DDT, I believe.
This is my first one, correct. And you guys, this is awesome.
Thank you for being here, man. Hope you're having fun.
For sure. Peace out.
We'll move on to 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏. 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏, what's up, man?
Dave, you've been saying my name wrong for so long now.
How do you say it?
You call me, it's 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏.
I just said that. No?
Every other time it's been 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏.
Hey, yo, he's wilding.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got a 𝗲𝗲 mid-diff. 𝗲𝗲 has 22 years of experience, where Smoker does not have anywhere near that. What is it? Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Smoker is very bad at hand-to-hand combat, which we have seen in the past, and 𝗲𝗲 is known as one of the better hand-to-hand combat ninjas of the leaf. So that's what I think.
All right. Appreciate the take, Pro. I'm only calling you Pro now. That's it.
It's gotta be 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏
No,
or
bro.
nothing else.
It's just Pro. Just Pro. You did
Except,
this.
fun fact.
You did this.
He was so triggered in the Discord, he joined to vote Asuna.
Oh man, never changed.
I don't know why people keep bringing up Smoker's L's. Like, 𝗲𝗲 has taken just as many, if not more, because Smoker's still alive.
Yo, you spoke already, man. Shut up.
Whoa, Ragnar.
Barely.
I'll get to you, Ragnar. Calm down. I think it is actually on Ragnar now. So Ragnar, who you got?
Yo, first of all, I think it's very clear. Smoker is trash. I don't want to hear any arguments about this. This man beat up rookies in the early part of the story, and he has never beaten any person he's ever fought that had hockey. The difference is 𝗲𝗲. You all say freaking the first Hokage is badass because he can summon a statue with 1,000 arms. Oh, Netero is awesome. He can summon a statue with 1,000 arms, bro. 𝗲𝗲 got a freaking hockey statue with 1,000 arms. And he can still use blades from a long distance. Smoker fights with close distance. 𝗲𝗲 is literally top tier close distance. It's an easy dub. He doesn't even need to use Burning Ash. He just needs to slash him. And guess what? He can do that long distance too. Easy dub. Negative. 𝗲𝗲.
Alright, appreciate the take. 𝗲𝗲 pulling away here in the latter half. I think, is that everybody, Toby?
Yeah, that's everybody. Oh, Black Leg joined. Let's see if I can jog him in. No, I can't.
Ragnar, you're a traitor.
Black Leg just joined. Young Yonko just joined, and the one and only Ace just joined.
Okay. All right, we'll get their takes real quick. Black Leg, who you got? What diff and why? Smoker versus 𝗲𝗲. If you haven't heard already, we will be doing verse equalization. So, Aki and Chakra will work in similar ways.
Nice to meet you, Seb. Big fan of the channel. Just joined Discord like 10 minutes ago during the stream. I think I'd give 𝗲𝗲 a high diff. I don't know. I think Smoker when he's approached by certain characters that are more aggressive with their style of fighting, he just kind of gets overwhelmed. And I don't know. I think Asuma has higher IQ than Smoker does. So I'd say Asuma.
All right. Well, appreciate the take. This being your first DDT. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having fun, man.
Appreciate it, man.
We will move on to the one and only Ace.
What's up?
What's up? What's up, man? 1 minute takes.
Well, I think that Asuma wins because of the blades that I think he could catch Smoker because of the length of his blades that he can make them, and that he can control them without having them in his hand, and he can just make them go fast. And I think Asuma wins mid to high dip. That's it.
All right. Appreciate the take. Ace, is this your first DDT? I don't remember the name or the voice.
Yeah, this is my first DDT.
Welcome, welcome, man. Glad to have you. All right. We'll move on to 𝗷𝗕𝐿. What's up, Young?
Hello, good to be back. What's the matchup again?
Asuma versus Smoker, and there will be verse equalization. Therefore, their hockey's like 𝐲𝐸 and chakra work similarly.
Oh, okay, so all right. That makes sense. I would say Ashura for sure if it wasn't for the fact on how he died to the dude with the tattoos. You know, the one with like the slick back. Yeah, wait, what was his name?
Ħidon.
Yeah, to Ħidon. I don't know. I just figure Ħidon is like a very low tier character, and then Smoker kind of like is most definitely relative to certain characters. I'm not saying he's like an extremely strong character for sure, but I don't know. I just see Ashura as someone who, if Smoker does win, it's most definitely like extreme to high difficulty, but I just don't see Ashura winning due to all the versatilities of his Devil Fruit, and then also the way how he uses.
That's time. Who you got?
Right, sorry. Smoker for sure.
Appreciate the take, man. Yeah, maybe I should have counted Quavo's vote. All right, I guess it's on me. I think that's everybody, right?
Yeah, I think that's everybody. If not, speak up.
It looks like everybody went. All right, it's on me. I do think this is an extremely difficult fight for either opponent. I think Smoker is more versatile at how he can fight, while Asuma is more specific in a close range battle. He does have the 1,000-arm jutsu. The 1,000-arm guardian technique. I forgot what it's called. That like arms. It's 1,000 arms that he can use. Which in this fight would be able to utilize Ħaƙi essentially because it's chakra. I did have one question for you, Chestnut. We already know that fire doesn't work on Smoker, but in a chakra-based fire attack, would that work? Because chakra is supposed to be utilized is the same way as Ħaƙi. So I was asking you, Chestnut. Maybe I should have asked this question beforehand. I don't even know if she's still here or not.
Yeah, I'm still here. What's up? What's the question?
So, if chakra and Ħaƙi are being utilized in the same way, if I produce a chakra-based fire attack, like Asuma can conjure fire using chakra, is that chakra now, is that fire now coated in chakra and therefore can hurt
No.
Smoker? No. Okay.
No, that would be elemental. Yeah. So
Okay.
the only thing is like if you use chakra and coat it with Ħaƙi, or coat it like you would with Ħaƙi, then you can use it. But if you're making an elemental attack, it would work like a devil fruit power basically.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
Okay. So with that, I'm gonna go Asuma extreme diff. If the fire would have just worked regularly as Ħaƙi would, it would probably been mid diff. I do think he can cut Smoker up. I don't think Smoker hits that hard. I know he can coat his fist with Ħaƙi and things, but when he lost to Ḥidon, it was based off the explosive technique that he used on Ḥidon that was reflected back onto him, and then being stabbed through. Smoker doesn't have any cutting based techniques. He can fly. He can use speed to boost up his attack power, but I don't think he's just straight up knocking Asuma out. While he can get cut pretty heavily. We saw that in 𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐺𝐼's fight with 𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐺𝐼 and his fights with Law. And in general, Smoker be losing. I do think that Asuma has enough in his arsenal that can hurt Smoker and take him down with the wind-based attacks, with the wind chakras, with the blades. So in the pocket, using the deity thing, I think he does overwhelm Smoker and win over time. And I'm shocked my first pick actually went Naruto. I honestly can't believe it. But shout out to Asuma, man. Pulling the dub. All right, we'll move on to our next matchup, which is going to be Katakuri versus the Kazekage Gaara. Take some time to think about that while I set the matchup up, but hope you guys have some good takes. My take.
I don't think we need time, and I mean, already have answers.
Bro, this one messy matchup. Who's gonna clean it?
Listen, it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weird.
What's the matchup?
Katakuri versus Gaara is the new matchup.
Gaara versus who?
Katakuri.
Katakuri. Wow, you. R.I.P. Gaara. You just killed him.
Right.
You just killed a boy.
You should have put him against Crocodile, bro.
Like what, bro?
Done to death.
You wouldn't have a chance against Crocodile.
I'm not sure.
Exactly.
Better than Katakuri, though.
Wait, quick question. If you already gave one take, can you give another one, or?
How do you mean?
Does Gaara have Shukaku?
Gaara will have everything that he has in his arsenal.
Gaara was stronger when he got rid of Shukaku. We would be weakening him if we gave him back.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because he lost Shukaku, he didn't have to worry about Shukaku messing up his mental state, and he maintained the same level of chakra control with sand, and he increased it when he added gold dust to the mix. The only issue with losing Shukaku is that he can't make tail beast bombs. But aside from that, Shukaku was basically a deterrent to Gaara, then amplifier.
Yes, I haven't watched Naruto in years.
Alright. Everybody mute up. Okay. We'll start with G Money. G Money. Who you got? What diff? And why?
Sorry, my keybind's not working. Scaling wise, I think that I have to think about this one more. Wait, can I pause? Can you pause on me? Can you?
Yeah, I'll pause. I'll move on. Kirby, you don't look like you're ready either. He's rushing back to
Hey, just because I'm not on screen doesn't mean I'm not ready. I was just moving some garbage around. As you can see, I was putting together a scooter for my cousin.
Oh my god. I saw no scooter, bro. I saw you scooting your way back to that mic. But who you got? Okay, there's the scooter. Who you got? What diff? And why, man?
I love Gaara, and I love clowning on Katakuri, calling him the glass pistol, because he can't take damage and he can't dish it out. But I gotta give this to Katakuri mid to high diff, and I'm only gonna say mid to high instead of extreme because of Katakuri's future sight. No, Gaara specializes in AoE attacks. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Gaara. I'm gonna give it to Gaara extreme diff. Basically, he has plenty of knowledge sealing people away thanks to the war, sealing all those reanimations. So I think one mausoleum will be enough to pack Katakuri up.
All right. Appreciate the take, Mega Kirby. Money, you good to go now?
Yeah, I just have really one question that could solve it. So we know that Gaara Sand can't be really created, and we know that Katakuri can awaken and turn the sand into like mochi. So how would that work in terms of if Gaara just picks up the sand, right, and he's using his chakra to move around the sand? If Katakuri just turns it into mochi, what would happen there?
Can I answer that?
Can he even?
I was gonna defer to Chestnut for this one, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I want to say no, Yes.
Yeah, absolutely he can. Yeah, because here's the thing. Like I said, elemental weaknesses and elemental stuff is still the same. So like, if you were to use create fire in the One Piece world, or let's say that like you were able to like do something with your devil fruit, it would still work. Gaara uses jutsu to do that, but it's not like it's completely infused with like a ton of chakra, in which to the point where it would be like overtaking it. So like even if we were to do that argument, like Gaara, a lot of the stuff he does is completely unconscious, and it's like I said, like fire attack from a genjutsu isn't going to automatically hit a Haki user or a devil fruit user just because it's chakra. It's just that if you're able to coat yourself in chakra and do that with elemental weaknesses, you can. So yeah, absolutely.
So he can awaken. He can use his awakening on Gaara's sand. That's what we're saying right now.
He can use his awakening on Gaara's sand, but it would be to the point where it's like, I mean, I know you could say that, but here's the thing: like with Gaara's control, he could turn multiple things. Like his sand control is pretty insane, where it's like he can go around. So to say that Katakuri couldn't do that would just be giving Gaara a completely unfair advantage. You're literally like saying, oh well, this character can use all of his moveset, where this character is completely like.
Well, what I'm saying is Katakuri would still be able to use his awakening. I'm just saying he can't. I was saying that he couldn't do it on Gaara's sand specifically. So the ground around them can be turned into mochi at all, whatever. I'm saying the sand that Gaara has in his gourd, the sand that Gaara is utilizing to create the shield. I'm just saying he can't do that. Maybe I'm asking too much. Like, am I tripping? Right? Like,
because
if he can do that, then this isn't even a fight.
Well,
Seb,
I mean,
can I ask you
here's the
something?
thing. If you do like sand mausoleum, like Gaara's thing, and you do sand mausoleum, is that Gaara's sand now? That's the thing. Like you can say like stuff that's connected to Gaara, sure. Like you can say like his special sand, but like Gaara's able to control most sand with his sand jutsu.
Seb, can I ask you something about this? So, are we assuming that? No, it's not assuming. So Gaara controls his sand with chakra, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, are we saying that chakra is the same? That works the same way as Haki?
Yeah.
So, if the sand is technically coated in Haki, Katakuri can't touch it, basically.
That's
No.
what I'm arguing.
No,
that-
and I'm saying I said this in the beginning of the stream. I said that like chakra will work to injure Haki users if you're using it like the chakra blades, like I said with Asuma, like if you're using it to like coat yourself into it, then yes. But if you're using it for elemental stuff, it works very similarly to a devil fruit. So no, it is not Haki.
Not even a fight. This is a massacre.
Yeah.
I
need
have a
to change my
question.
vote if that's the case. I didn't know he could transform all of Gaara's sand into mochi.
I was gonna give Gaara at least the sand in his gourd is not like.
You can say that you can say the sand in his gourd, but like it is very difficult.
Bro, getting smacked.
I have a question. Doesn't Gaara have a limited amount of sand? In the 4th grade Ninja War, he was in a desert. That's why he had a lot of sand, right?
Yes and no. Okay, so yes, they mainly fought.
We
in
gotta
deserts,
get through the actual DDT. Like we keep
Okay,
talking
sorry.
about this matchup as far
How
as
much,
like what
where does
happens.
this battle take place? In a desert? Then like I feel like Gaara will win.
Open space.
Like he has a limited amount of sand thing in his back.
Mute up.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, my take. All right. I got Katakuri going heavy hard. I think his AP is way above Gaara's in terms of just like, because Luffy was on death doors like 7 million times during their fight, and I don't think Gaara could do anywhere near that amount of damage in terms of his attacks just to one individual, because he does a damage to a large amount. I don't think he could realistically focus all his attacks on one person and kill them at a level like Luffy or like Katakuri. But so I got Gaara going heavy defeat. I would say mid diff though. I would still say mid diff, but I got Katakuri winning this one.
Well, appreciate the take, G Money. Kirby, you said you wanted to change your vote. Is that still accurate?
Oh, 100%. If there's nothing you can do.
Alright. Okay. We'll move on to Reborn.
Alright, let's make this simple, bro.
I hate this. What's it called, bro? This Kirby guy downplaying Katakuri. Talking about his attack is not good. Oh my days. Bro literally grabbed Luffy, did like 50 somersaults and killed it. Oh my god, no, 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 no. No, but for real though, against Gaara, it's a bit of a different situation, but his future sight, I see him dodging all of his stuff and then like just get a few good hits on him. And you can't forget that plus his what's it called, awakened devil fruit. This guy, he can like trap, what's it called, trap Gaara, just completely destroy him because with his sand, Katakuri can just make holes in his body and start dodging all of this shit, or even just go in the ground or whatever he does. But all I know is that Gaara's not scaling up. I do remember his biggest feat, like compared to strength feats, Gaara's stopping the meteor with all the sand, but it's not even like he's gonna have that much amount of sand, anyways.
Reborn. That's time.
What, bro?
1 minute takes, man. 1 minute takes.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's
But
Katakuri then.
you said you got Katakuri, right? Okay.
Yeah, mid high.
We'll move on to AO. Let's go.
I can't lie. He should have done Croc versus Gaara. I can't lie. This is not a fair fight. Like, Cat has observation, and he can see seconds into the future, so he's not getting sealed. And if he does get sealed, who's to say that he doesn't just 𝗵𝗲𝘁𝗄𝐿ogia out of there and just dodge it? If he touches Gaara once, Gaara's dead. But Gaara does have good reaction time, but his movement speed is absolutely atrocious. This guy cannot walk or do anything for the life of him. He relies completely on his sand. His reaction time is good because I think he was able to react to this. What's his name? The Raikage in his like Thundercloak thing. But either way, Katakuri's just faster. He one taps him. But I'll say mid diff just because of the whole ceiling thing.
All right. Appreciate the take, AO. We'll move on to Chestnut.
All right, word up. I mean, I have Katakuri for obvious reasons, but I'm just gonna take this time to just very quickly go over why I'm not taking away certain powers, because I feel like a lot of people have an issue. The entire point of this is to see whose verse is stronger, so we can't be just taking away like certain powers. So if we take away Awakenings and say, oh, it doesn't work because of that, we're buffing Naruto characters to an absolutely extreme ability. And the thing is, Naruto characters are already getting buffed like a lot. So the fact that a chakra can work on stuff, their elemental weaknesses can work. So it's like Gaara does have specific stuff that he can do, but because he's not a close range fighter, that's why he loses. It's not because we're taking away stuff or we're taking away abilities. In fact, I feel like we're adding way more abilities to Naruto characters. So that's why the rules are like that. That's how the rules are going to be, guys. So yeah, it's hard to not debuff One Piece characters to make it fair, because a lot of One Piece characters are stronger than Naruto characters. It is what it is, guys. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Chestnut.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll move on to Ragnar.
All right. I will say this. As much as I like how you guys set it up, it is not possible for Katakuri's awakening to affect Gaara's sand because his mother's chakra is literally infused in it since she died. It's a normal thing. It's constantly infused with his mother's love, quote unquote, chakra. So that's the one sand that Katakuri literally cannot transform. Also, Gaara has gold sand and metal sand transformation. And the only thing that's really more useful for is sealing and does higher damage. But I think all of that is irrelevant because Katakuri is the holy donut. Shout out to the Katakuri clan, you know what I'm saying? So Katakuri takes this low diff. That's what I'm on right now.
All right. Appreciate the take, Ragnar. We'll move on to Black Lake.
From what it seems like, so Katakuri could turn Gaara's sand into mochi, right? Is that what the consensus is right now?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd give it to Katakuri then. I feel like his future sight will give him way more advantages when it comes to Gaara's sand attacks. And I feel like Gaara close range is pretty much useless. His biggest strength is his sand attacks. So I'd give it Katakuri mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take. We'll move on to Bombastic.
Okay, first of all, R.I.P. Gaara. God rest his soul. Okay, so first of all, Future Sight. Even if Gaara tries to do a Sealing Jutsu or anything that could probably give him a win condition, the Future Sight is just Future Sight with Katakuri's speed. It would be even lucky if he can even pull it off. That's what I'm thinking. And we all agree, Luffy, he was getting his butt kicked pretty damn badly. I would say something worse, but censorship. Thanks, Seb. Also, Katakuri is a beast in almost every category. Strength, speed, endurance, because fight could go longer, but he's a beast close range, far range, area control. Honestly, this man's a beast, and I'm surprised Luffy didn't lose an arm or eye.
That's time.
Let me give my diff. I'm giving Katakuri the win. Low diff. Honestly, low diff. I'm sorry. It's
what it is. Appreciate the take,
It
Bomb.
is.
We'll move on to Bulldozer.
Okay, I get all the buffs y'all gave to Gaara to make it more fair for the verse, bro. But even with all those, bro, it's not even close. This man Katakuri, bro, he is dog walking Gaara, bro. Rip Gaara, bro. Oh my god, words can't describe how bad he's getting beat, bro. Like, Jesus, bro. Bro, negative diff, bro. Not even low, just negative, bro. His advanced observation, bro. His awakening, he can turn his sand into mochi. He's done, bro. Rip Gaara, negative.
All right. Appreciate the take, man. We'll move on.
Jarhead would be disappointed.
I wonder what Jarhead feels about the crossover. I don't think he likes it. We'll move on to Crow. What's up, Crow?
I think Gaara's dead. Yeah, category negatives.
All right. Appreciate the short and sweet take, Crow. We'll move on. The 𝗶𝗵𝐶. What's up, Flame?
Hey, I'll make it simple. I'm gonna say Katakuri and low diff.
All right. A man up 11-0 right now. But it is what it is. We'll move on. Thank you, Flame. We'll move on to Toby. What's up, Toby?
Yo, bro. This is my favorite Naruto character right here. So if I would ever be biased, it would be now. But, you know, I'm not biased. I'm straight up. So I got Katakuri winning. The defense versus the observation matchup is very interesting to me. He has the sand that automatically comes to his defense. And he has sand armor that is literally like a part of his skin. Not a part of his skin, but he coats himself in sand. So Katakuri is basically trying to get through 2 shields. But I feel like in the long run, I got Katakuri winning because of the awakening. That's really what got it for me. Before I was kind of like iffy, but like since he could turn Gaara's sand into mochi, it's gonna be very hard to seal him, especially with Katakuri's observation hockey. So I got Katakuri, and I'm gonna cope a little bit. So I'm gonna say to the highest extreme diff.
Appreciate the take, Toby. We move on to Emerson.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Gaara is getting absolutely mashed, and this is the second time he's gonna die, and Chio ain't around this time. Negative diff.
Yeah, I forgot Gaara died. But I appreciate the take, Emerson. We move on to Dragon King.
So, with all these votes for Katakuri, I gotta vote for Gaara. So I'll go Gaara extreme diff. I think if it was limited to close range, then Katakuri will win. But I think Gar's very aware of like his weakness. So like a lot of the fights we've seen, he maintains a long range, distance fight, and he's in the air, so he wouldn't have to worry about awakening. And we've seen him like mix his sand or iron or gold into like other people's like things during fights. So I think if he could mix in his like iron or gold into like when Katakuri transforms into Mochi, he could like I don't know poison him or something.
Maybe. I mean, sure. All right. You said
Yo, guys.
what was the diff?
Extreme.
Extreme. Okay. Appreciate the take, Dragon.
Yo, guys, any way we can bring in Chef if it's possible? He's still in entrance of Nakama.
All right. We will move on to Hime.
Yes, I want it to be different, but unfortunately I cannot lie to myself and not and everybody, but it's Katakuri. Honestly, the future side, the fact that he could make everything mochi-like, and also the fact that he has a lot like his speed is just amazing. And also I've had this hate relationship with anybody who uses sand. You know me, I'm a big Croc hater, so I cannot go behind like I mean Gaara is I don't know who's the which version of who, but both of them mid. So I'm sorry, it's Katakuri, and I'm gonna be nice mid diff.
So why did Croc gotta catch strays, Hime? There was no
Listen,
need for
why
that.
you know why did he say F me for?
I'm saying. I'm
We
saying.
love that.
He will
We
always
love the
catch a
smoke.
stray from me, bro.
Terrible, bro. Crocodile all day, every day. We move on. Thank you, Hime. We will move on to Iron Hockey. What's up, Iron?
Short and simple. Katakuri. Much faster. He's more durable. We saw Rock Lee get through Gaara's son, so I'm sure Cat, who is faster, can definitely do the same thing. I don't know. So it look like you disagree, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, you know, to me, it's low diff or neg, whichever one of them. But I don't know. I just can't see Gaara beating Cat on any playing field. Probably if he was in the desert, but I mean, Cat has future sight and he's pretty quick. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. I don't want to take over nobody's time.
All right. Appreciate the take, Iron. I made the face because you're talking about like 13-year-old Gaara. We got grown Gaara on panel, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, all right, come on. Do you see Cat losing to Gaara like
Listen,
that?
he has so much more he can do now. Iron sand, gold sand, but it's okay. All right. Appreciate the take, Iron. We will go.
It's sun at the same time, you know? It's all sun at the same time.
All just sand. We will go to King Kai. What's up, Kai? Kai, you there? King.
Yo, sorry, I was doing something. I'm cleaning my room. I got a cat. I think he's just faster. He can turn. I mean, it's already said he can turn Gaara's sand to Mochi. I mean, after that, what is Gaara gonna do? But he's faster. That future sight's crazy. I mean, I think it's cat mid to high diff.
All right. Appreciate the take. Okay. We'll move on to my co-host Larry. It's on you. You said you had smoke for this one when it was your turn. It's 16-1. Do your work, man.
I guess I'm one of the few people that thinks Gaara has conquered his hockey to a degree. So if we're treating his sand and chakra as hockey and the equate, no matter what he does with his sand, his will is inside. So if he's going to manipulate other elements like sand around him, which probably would be around him, I would say that Gaara would not be able, Katakuri would not be able to just use his awakening and turn that part to. Also, Mochi is very sticky versus sand. I mean, it's gonna weigh Katakuri down to 3. And the one thing about Gaara is his ultimate. He's going to be protected from the sand, even if he can't keep up with that. I saw Gaara, granted, it was in the desert. I saw Gaara catch a meteorite with his sand. He put all his strength. You know what I'm saying? And then he had to get help from another. I would say ultimately, he could also fly.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody's brought that up yet.
Yeah, he could also fly and just be out of the range of wherever Cat would be. And he could just spam on Cat to that point, right? Like, Cat would have to jump up, and we know he can't use Geppo. So he would have to stretch or try to explode with his fist and Gaara, even if so. And Gaara has, like, magnet abilities as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he just somehow grabbed a bunch of sand from everywhere that Katakuri didn't awaken and just drop it on Cat with gold. Like, I can see Gaara winning. So I would say Gaara is extreme.
All right. Appreciate the take, Larry. I wonder if you convinced anybody.
Probably not.
But 16.
Wait, can I say something?
Anybody?
No rebuttals, I think.
No rebuttals.
No rebuttals. No
I agree with him.
If you're switching your vote, let me know now. But no rebuttals.
Yeah, I ain't switching nothing, bro.
Anybody changing their vote from Cat to Gar?
Wait, I'll choose Gaara. Nope.
MC switching his vote. Appreciate the take, Larry. We will go to messy money. At least that's how I'm assuming how you say that. Messy, it's on
Just
you.
messy, just messy.
messy.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
So I've got category like beyond the concept of no diff or negative diff. I don't think people understand how much the speed is a factor here. Katakuri has speed feats which range into the faster of light territory, and we saw how fast the characters in Naruto deal with opponents quite easily. Like when Madara attacked the Shinobi Alliance, he didn't have any light speed feats there. So I think Katakuri is just going to slam off the speed alone. I don't think Gaara's going to be able to react because we saw that speed can get through his ultimate defense. So I just think this comes down to speed, and I don't really have anything else to say. So,
All right. Appreciate the take.
I'm
Messy.
outside.
We move on to Neko. What's up, Neko?
Yo. So, from what I asked you earlier, I assume now that nothing besides his gourd sand is changeable, right?
Ragnar made a pretty decent argument that his gourd sand isn't just because it has like mother's willpower in it or whatever. I'm willing to let him rock with the gourd sand, but everything else can be.
Well, if that's the case, then Gaara got nothing to do. He's getting packed easily. And I wanted to vote for a Naruto character this time, but you made one hell. The thing is, I've been the whole time I've been thinking, who's gonna clean the mess of this fight? It's Mochi stuck to sand everywhere. Come on, man, think about it.
It's not me, bro. Not me. And it's not you, Neko. Appreciate the take. We'll move on to Nick, who will probably lie and say he did research again.
No, I did research. I actually watched videos for this one.
Okay.
So we know Gaara has moves like Sand Coffin, and my personal favorite move, Grandstand Mausoleum. I love that move. But I think Cat is just way too strong for it. And with his Mochi abilities and the awakening, it's not going to matter in the end. And he's just going to come away with the mid-diff dub.
I'm proud of you too, Nick. I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you. I try.
I mean, at least you didn't lie about a Kekkei Genkai this time, bro. That was terrible.
That wasn't me.
That was absolutely terrible. I appreciate it. I'm not counting your vote though. We'll move on.
Nick for
Bro,
MVP.
that's Ḥuevo. Come on.
I'm not
Nick for
counting your
MVP.
vote.
It's not fair, man.
We'll move on to Pro. What's up, Pro?
For all the things that have been said, his future sight, stuff up there, me see fruit, and his speed, I just got category smoking that Gaara back mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, bro. We move on to Ron.
All right, I'm gonna be short and sweet too, Seb. It's gonna be D, all of the above, what everybody else already said. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna pack up our first Kage, so I got a cat low diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Ron. We'll move on. I know Shin likes to go last, so I'll jump into the people who just jumped in here. Ralph, did we go to you on this one yet? Ralph, you there? I saw you went on off mute, but I can't see you. I don't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, Ralph, did you go on this one yet? I don't remember.
Nah, I didn't go this one. I got kicked off the server when I went to go do research. I don't think anybody in the group did it. I think it's just because I got off the app. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go with Gaara, and to add on to what Larry brought up, because I don't think he mentioned this. Gaara could dense up his sand. Like he can make his sand tighter, tougher, stronger, and create the sand to be more durable. He has that ability. I might be outdated with that. Maybe that went away when he lost his one tail, but I remember that. I remember he has not just sand. He also has other elemental attacks that he could utilize in battle. He has the highest defense in all of Naruto. One of the top 5, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong in that.
Ralph, that's time.
Yeah, that's time.
Yeah.
All right, Gaara. I didn't get a chance to pinpoint why Katakuri would have lost, but he would have lost. He would have lost.
What's the diff?
I'm gonna definitely say high diff because Katakuri definitely has the future sight, and I think because of that and only that it would extend longer than need be.
All right. I saw somebody else chimed in here. Was it Lucaro? Yeah, I think Lucaro. Our first Naruto PFP. What's up, Lucaro? Are you there? He's back.
Is this working?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
There we go. Sorry about that. That profile pic is old. I gotta change that. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I love Gaara, but Pack Watch is in full effect. Katakuri's taking this. Gaara's not doing anything that's messing with Future Sight. I mean, I really just can't see him even getting a hit in on Katakuri. I really can't.
I had high
Crazy
hopes for
conflict.
you, Lucaro, with the Naruto PFP that you're gonna come in here and cape for Gaara something serious. Let me down.
I'm sorry, bro. I watched Naruto first. I love Naruto, but I'm a One Piece man. I can't. It's Katakuri, bro. It's Katakuri. Come on.
It's fair. It's fair. But I appreciate the take. I think this is your first DDT, so welcome. Hope you're having fun.
Yeah. I've watched several of the live streams, but this is my first time participating. So, hello, everybody.
Glad to have you. All right. I believe McDonald's was the other new person that jumped in. What's up, Donald?
Yo, what's up? So this is an interesting one. I'm gonna say cat. High diff. I do think that Gaara would have conquerors hockey. Whether it's stronger than cats, that's up for debate. But if he can do awakening, yeah, it's a bit of a wrap, honestly. It's getting packed up. That's my boy, but it's what it is.
All right. Appreciate the take, Mick. We'll move on to Pimp Chimp. What's up, Pimp?
What's up, y'all? First DDT, but I, as much as I love Naruto, watching Naruto first, I gotta go with the boy cat. It's Smoker versus 𝗀𝗻𝗄 was 𝗀𝗻𝗄, but nah, it's cat for sure.
All right. Appreciate the take, Pimp. And welcome. You said this is your first DDT. Glad to have you. All right, Shin, it's on you, man. I'd like to go last.
I do, and there's certain reasons why.
because in case I hear any tomfoolery,
Mhm.
like I do most of the time. But for this fight, I'm not gonna be the one that I don't believe that just because Katakuri has awakening, he can turn his Sand into Mochi. That is, I'm gonna treat everybody's release as like a devil fruit ability. It doesn't make sense because if that can happen, everybody in Naruto is losing to anybody with an awakening. So I'm just not gonna let that happen. So any release that people in Naruto got is I'm gonna take it as a devil fruit ability. Next, really, the magnet release is gonna help Gaara a lot because he can compact his sand to a very dense and heavier form. So I feel like that can possibly compete with the block mochi. If not, the block mochi is gonna take multiple punches to get through that. It's all gonna depend. And I do got a question. Do he got Shugaku?
I think the adult version of Guard doesn't have Shukakus.
Well, he doesn't have Shukaku. Shukaku does boost his chakra reserve, but it's not going to help that much since he doesn't have it. And the advanced observation is just going to be too much for Gaara to handle. No matter what Gaara throws at him, Katakuri is going to see it coming. And he's fast enough to react to Gaara because Gaara does not have...
That's time.
Damn!
1 minute.
1 minute. We going by fast. Well, basically, Gaara is going to lose, so I'm going to have to give it to Katakuri. I'm going to say mid-diff, or mid to high diff, just because Gaara is a Kage. Like, let's put respect on folks' name.
I suppose.
Let's vote. Let's vote no.
Toby, is that everyone? Did everybody go? I think so.
Oh, I didn't go.
Oh, Diamond. I thought I got you, Diamond.
No, I haven't gone for this take yet.
Oh, no problem. Go ahead. It's on you.
Before I go, I have a question.
Mhm.
For future fights, if they're a Genjutsu user, would conquer hockey users like be able to resist the Genjutsu or be immune to it at all?
It's gonna be at each of y'all's discretion if you believe that they're strong enough. Like, say it's like a high level Genjutsu user versus a like lower level conqueror or something like that. It's up to you at your discretion as to whether you personally
I just wanted
believe.
to know for future reference.
Yeah, whether you, and it's not just
That's gonna be
conquerors,
an argument.
huh?
So for the Genjutsu, because we're doing the 3 types, Genjutsu, it would be like either conquerors or like if you have like insane hockey feats. So like if you're really strong and have a really strong will, like in One Piece, you could go against it. But Genjutsu will work on every single person regardless if they use hockey or not. Even though Genjutsu technically only works on people with chakra, for the sake of the argument, Genjutsu will work on every Devil Fruit and hockey user, respectively. So
It's up to y'all to determine whether or not that hockey user would be able to either one figure out they're in a Genjutsu and counter it, or straight up like conquer or break out of the Genjutsu. It's up to y'all's determination of each of these characters. So, Diamond, it's on you.
All right. I feel like this is pretty unfair because it's gonna be Cat. I'm gonna say mid diff because like all the versatility that Gaara has, Katakuri could probably do with ease, as he did with Luffy. Luffy was like, "Oh, look at this," and then Katakuri was like, "Oh, let me one up you real quick," and he like copied his move and made it even better. So I feel like the sand coffin that Gaara uses, like Katakuri could do his own version of it, and I don't know if Gaara would have conquers, so I don't think like Gaara will able to like cancel out Katakuri's moves. But I will give like Gaara the defense because he is like one of the like not tankiest, but he had to go through a lot to like actually hurt him because he has like auto command sand protecting him, and he has like his own durability.
Diamond. That's time.
Katakuri made this.
I think that's everybody, right? So, I guess I'll give my take. I actually think this fight is much closer than y'all think it is, but y'all know me. I'm not a huge Cat fan. I don't think he's as strong as people like to make out to be. The fact that Gaara can fly, like Larry pointed out earlier, can put himself in like the little ball and use his sand at that level. And I don't know if he can just straight up turn stuff into sand, like how Katakuri can turn things into Mochi. But when I've seen him fight, he was using massive amounts of sand, and that he could change the density of his sand cord. I'm going to go with the fact that, or the thought process that Katakuri can't straight up change the sand in the gourd. that he utilizes, or the sand that he covers his body with, to 𝗏𝘁. I don't think he's gonna win the fight with that. I do think him being so far can be difficult, but once Katakuri closes the gap, which he can, I think similar to what Diamond just said, where he was matching what Luffy could do. I don't think it's beyond the pale to think that he could try, or at least match similarly to what Gaara was doing with his gourd, even if he flies, using his awakening ability to get himself up into the sky. And once he's there, I do think Katakuri hits hard enough to penetrate the sand itself. I think he hits harder than Gaara. I mean, than he does. I think he hits harder than some of the other people that have used things to get past. I know Deidara had to use more specific or more intricate techniques, but Cat to Conquer, he has Haki and seemingly level 2 armament. So I do believe Katakuri would be the one to pull the dub out. And I know I knock his durability. I haven't seen any extreme strength or AP from Gaara that's going to render Katakuri unconscious. He doesn't hit as hard as Luffy on average. So especially not like Bound Man Luffy. So I got Cat. I'm going to go mid to high diff just because he's going to be harder to get to him than I think a lot of y'all are giving Gaara credit for. All right. It looks like we do have a winner. It's going to be Katakuri. He won 25-4. Hopefully the next matchup is a little closer to y'all. That matchup is going to be Sanji versus Might Guy. So take some time to think about who y'all got in that matchup.
Seb, let me just say really quick, because I feel like a lot of people misunderstood me. What I was saying is that just because somebody uses chakra to create like an element doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to negate like a devil fruit. That's all I was saying. So when you guys say Gaara's like sand or whatever, like if he creates sand using a jutsu, that doesn't necessarily mean that. So let's say, especially with like water jutsus and stuff, or like with other types of jutsus, like that's not necessarily going to be, oh, it just negates everything. So it either has to be elemental advantages or it's like that element. So especially when we're looking at Gaara, you can make the argument for his sand in his ultimate defense. But like if he just uses sand around him, like yeah, that can be changed in. So keep that in mind for like these later matchups where it's like just because something is produced via chakra doesn't mean that it will negate a devil fruit or that an awakening can't be used on it. Like with Luffy's devil fruit. So keep that in mind. Sorry, Seb. I just had to clarify that because there's a lot of people who I don't think understand that.
No, it's no problem.
I'm so confused. Okay, so let's say Gaara uses a jutsu to smash up the ground into sand all around the arena.
Yeah.
Now, the sand on the ground, Katakuri can transform with his awakening, right?
Yes.
Now, if Gaara uses his chakra to turn a chunk of the sand into a giant fist and throws that fist at Katakuri, is that transformed via the awakening?
So here's the thing. How fast is the awakening working? So that's what you also have to think about. Like the awakening just doesn't automatically instantly does things unless it's Luffy's, right? So like if there's a humongous fist that's going towards him, Katakuri is going to have to either dodge that or try not to get hit, right? So like we also have to think like how do awakenings have to work? So like let's say 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏's awakening with the string fruit and 𝐸𝐸, right? The puppet guy. He would literally be able to use 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏's awakening by infusing his chakra into it and just use it. So like any like puppet master against 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏 is going to have a very easy time defeating him just because of how it works. That's what I'm saying. So they interact with each other. They don't necessarily negate. And that's how the verse equalization has to work for these fights.
Not the same thing, but I do see where you're going with it. Okay. The reason why I say not the same thing is because puppet masters, they use lines of chakra. They don't use physical strings.
Yeah, but you could infuse your chakra into that.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm talking about? So like because they have that, they could take their lines of chakra, infuse their chakra into those, and then use those.
Final question. So would the Sand Mausoleum capture Katakuri, or would he be able to awaken out of it?
He would be able to probably awaken out of it because at that point, like I said, that's just like even though it's a jutsu, that's sand. That was the big argument is the Sand Mausoleum an instant dub, which it isn't.
See,
so
that's Larry, where I'm wondering about that because there's constantly chakra fueling the Sand Mausoleum. That's how it seals people inside. It seals movements, chakra, everything. with Gaara's chakra.
Yeah, but just because like Haki doesn't negate Devil Fruit too, which is also what you have to remember. Like you can hit a Logia user if you have Haki, but it doesn't negate a Devil Fruit. So like with an awakening, like just because Luffy got hit by Kaido with Haki, his awakening didn't go away. So you have to remember, like just because Luffy had Haki on himself when Doflamingo was doing the strings, his strings didn't automatically disappear. So when you're thinking about stuff like that, like it's not like just because there's chakra going through it, you have to think of like, is there like how Asuma's things where it's like this very combined bit of thing, yeah, that's obviously gonna hit Smoker, right? Especially at long range. But that's what kind of what you have to think about. So just keep in mind that it doesn't negate, like Haki does not negate Devil Fruits, and so chakra does not negate Devil Fruits.
He ain't awakening his. That's all I know. Jessica could say whatever she wants.
I have a question in regards to the standard that we're trying to set in place. Theoretically speaking, well, no, not theoretically speaking. Basically speaking, and I'm going based on what Chestnut said. Whoever has awakened Devil Fruit power is basically null and void to anything that could possibly happen to them. If they're Paramecia, let me finish. If they're Paramecia, because apparently chakra and everything element is all around us. If the Paramecia's awakening is to manipulate everything surrounding them, not necessarily themselves or their abilities, but just the surroundings around them, then they're basically impenetrable, untouchable to anybody in Naruto. Because everything is elemental. Everything has to travel through something. When they use their electricity, it travels along the ground. It travels through the air. If I'm using my Paramecia awakened power, for example, Doflamingo, to keep things simple, everything around me is a string now. So even if you try to infuse your chakra into the strings, it's my strings.
No,
because that's basically the premise that you put up.
Guys,
you sit there and say,
we need to move on. So I'm gonna need y'all to figure this out.
Let me just say this really quickly. That is not how awakenings work. I feel like you guys need to know how to awakenings work first. Like awakenings just don't do that. So just look up how awakenings work in One Piece, and that's how they would work in Naruto. Like we're not gonna just take it away. That's it.
I'm not going to go back and forth on here, so I'm going to let you guys go, but I swear I know exactly what Doflamingo said during the Dressrosa arc, and that was basically what he said. We control the surrounding area with our awakening fruit.
Yeah,
I'll push it, but I'm sure that's what he said.
Hey, no. We gotta move on.
All right. Everybody mute up. We did get 2 super chats. $20 from Shin. It says, just because everyone been cooking, with a laughing emoji. Thank you so much, Shin. And then we got another one from Shin. $10. It says, and this DDT is lit. Thank you, Shin. Appreciate that, man. We tried. Thank Chestnut. This was her idea. But all right. Our final matchup of the evening is going to be Black Like Sanji versus Might God. Who you got? What diff? And why? And we'll start with G Money.
All right, so I would say the most important stat in this fight is definitely gonna have to be speed on you guys literally just said his name.
Guy,
yeah. It's definitely gonna be a big stat because if he goes 8th gate, I know he definitely could keep up with Sanji's speed, but Sanji has observation, so I would say that puts him maybe like in terms of like a speed stat, that could put him maybe 2 tiers above what Guy's speed is and what Sanji's speed is, because observation Haki can quite literally just copy speed. It can like make your speed seem higher than it is.
Money.
And so
that's time.
I would say that it's a fight, but I would go mid diff for Sanji's side.
Appreciate take G Money. We move on. Actually, real quick before we do move on, we did get a $10 super chat from Deshaun Bloom. It says, "Thanks, guys. This was fun as hell. Hashtag Ace Gang." Thank you so much, man. I know Larry likes hearing Ace Gang, bro. All right. We will go to Mega Kirby. Who you got? What diff? And why?
I'm gonna need you to just skip me for like 2 people. I'm dealing with something.
All right. Shin, I know you like to go last, so I'll skip you. We will move on to Reborn.
So I know straight away he's gonna go to like fights like my guy's going straight into gates, and we know like he's very fast in gates, but we can't forget that Sanji is like not the fastest, but he's like the top fastest in the verse, and we know that One Piece scale is like immediately higher because you got people like Kizaru stuff. So I would say he would be faster, plus his observation, plus his Geppo, plus all of that. Then we have to remember 8 gates is definitely it's definitely destroying Sanji. It's very powerful hits, but you have to remember it's not a long. It could be a long-term fight because Sanji is very durable. After Wano, we did find out about his cyborg stuff. He literally broke what's his name, Queen's sword. So yeah, I feel like what would happen is he'll take a few hits from 8th gate, then my guy might run out of stamina, and like yeah. So basically, I would say high extreme diff Sanji.
All right. Appreciate the take, Reborn. We'll move on to Chestnut.
All right, word up. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think there's any way Sanji is getting out of this alive. This is pretty easily Might Guy. This is the same man that when 8 gates during like facing off against Madara was able to do absolutely massive damage that was even proven by Madara to literally bend space around him. Regardless of the durability that Sanji gets from his experimentation, even the fact he like was able to block a hit from the Seraphim Jinbei, there is nothing he has in his arsenal to really go up against Guy. Guy has the speed, he has the power, and that's basically it. So it's very easily Might Guy.
I'm convinced. Change my vote to Might Guy.
Let's go.
All right. Switching up early out here. We'll move on.
Can I switch? Actually, no, I'm not switching, bro. Sanji got this. What am I talking about? Yeah, my bad.
All right. We will move on to AO. Let's go.
All right. I don't know if you guys remember this, but remember that really cool YouTube channel Death Battle? Remember when they did Sanji versus, was it Rock Lee? I know I shouldn't be using this, but I mean, Sanji did win that. And regardless of that, Sanji's just way faster. Guy's not touching him. Regardless of being able to bend space and time and being like, I guess the fastest in the verse at the time. But Sanji's outspeeding an observation haki user to the point where he cannot be seen. No one's doing that. And regardless of if he can bend space or time, Guy is not touching him. And even if he does the, I don't know, with the punches that can like make waves in the whatever that is, and the bear, Sanji's outlasting 8th gear, and and that's it. Pretty simple. Sanji, I'll say extreme, because if Guy touches him, he's probably dead.
Bro, you gave everyone a midlife crisis in here.
Appreciate the take, AO.
By the way, Shin, you got a fade. Nice. That looks nice on you.
Shit, smile. All right, we will move on to Blackleg, who seemingly will probably be biased in this matchup. Go ahead.
Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Well, obviously you see the name, see the profile pic. This is kind of hard because, like Chestnut said, he did bend space with Guy did bend space with his speed, so that does kind of for me is a factor of who's faster. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Sanji is kind of the only one I feel like is built to fight Guy due to his exoskeleton durability and his speed, which Katakuri tried to hit with the the jelly bean, and he still dodged it. I feel like Sanji has been getting faster throughout the series, and at this point in time, it's just a matter of if Guy can touch Sanji. And I really think if Sanji can outlast Guy to
Black
the point
Leg.
where
That's time. Who you got?
Sanji high diff.
All right.
Seb, can I ask you something?
Real quick, Neko.
It's 2 a.m. and I got a 2 a.m. thought. Do we use the characters like at their current state?
Well, so for One Piece characters, their current state. For Naruto characters, as they were at the end of Naruto Shippuden.
Oh,
so like,
yeah. Wait.
whatever Guy's apex is, essentially.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I thought we were using Guy in a wheelchair, you know?
No, not that guy. It's Apex Guy, the strongest version of Guy. Neko's, it's 2 a.m., bro. He's probably sleeping.
Yo, you trolling mad hard, bro.
Bro, it's 2 a.m. Come on, man.
Terrible. Right. We'll move on to Bulldozer.
Oh god, bro, it's like the hardest one, bro. Way more of a debate than the last one. I got a Sanji extreme diff, bro. Like that man probably gonna lose a leg or something. Like he's like a little bit faster. Honestly, his Germa abilities carry, bro. If he didn't have that Germa durability and that exoskeleton, he would have lost, bro. But got Sanji, bro, extreme diff, bro. That man is losing a leg. He's done, bro. He's gonna be like in a wheelchair after that fight, bro.
All right. Appreciate the take.
Yo, can I
Bulls.
quickly add on to what I said at the start? Like, just quick, one word.
One word? All right, go ahead.
No, go wait. I was basically gonna say, in exoskeleton, like he's breaking his bones, but like they're
It's more than
fixing
one word, bro.
themselves.
A lot of words,
Oh,
Reborn.
my bad,
A lot
bro.
of words, bro.
Nova Brothers, bro. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Toby. We'll move on. To Ralph.
Okay. Sanji could basically hover in the air and maneuver in the air, just like how he moves on the ground. He has hockey. My guy got what? The 8 gates, trained Rock Lee. Even said that he's scared to go against Rock Lee when he gets drunk. I mean, I'm putting it on Sanji, but it's not gonna be like an easy win. Sanji, extreme diff. I just think it'll get all the way up to like him releasing the 8 gates and Sanji's just gonna survive. And based on narrative, he almost gave up his life getting that far into the gates. To do that again, I don't know how lucky the hell he's gonna be. So I'm giving it to Sanji just because I think Sanji would outlast the fight. I think Guy would exhaust himself and his chakra, all of it in trying to show off and I'm Mike Guy. So that's my vote.
All right. Appreciate the take. Ralph, we will move on to Toby.
You know, I've been keeping it nice so I won't have to argue with y'all, but this matchup, if you try to argue with me, I'm not gonna answer. If I answer, I'm just gonna troll you, so I would suggest not arguing with me. Guy, he doesn't even need the 8 gates for this. He doesn't. He's way faster. He's way stronger. Could be. We could debate another time. He has way better taijutsu. Sanji, a guy who only used kicks, one of the best around, but he's simply outscaled. I'm gonna give it to Guy. Yeah, I'm gonna still be nice to y'all. I'm gonna give it to Guy extreme diff, even though I'm lying.
All right. Appreciate the take, Toby. We'll move on to Crow. Crow, you there? If you're there, you're muted.
I think Guy takes this high diff. After some research with some AI, I think Guy wins with 7 gates. He did make like Madara react to his like 7 gates. And I think Sanji's not strong as Madara. So I think he like extreme diffs.
All right. Appreciate the take, bro. We'll move on to Diamond Life. Diamond, you there? Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna give it to Mike Guy. You say hi this because I feel like what a lot of people don't realize that Mike Guy is essentially Sanji with the Zoro mentality. Like when he fights strong opponents, he wants to keep going, like push his limits to like go even further. Because there's been a lot of times where like when he fights, he's like getting pumped up, and also even though like Sanji has like Germa abilities and he's like super strong, my guy is more ruthless. Because I don't know if y'all remember when my guy fought Kisame. Kisame was on the ground and my guy was like, "Don't move." Kisame literally twitched his finger and my guy like punched him in the chest, like almost like through his body, and he was like, "I thought I told you not to move." So I feel like my guy has like the ruthlessness to like finish off Sanji, and like it's just
it's time.
Alright, my guy, I do.
All right. Appreciate the take. We'll move on to Dragon King.
Oof, I've been going back and forth with this one. I'll give it to Sanji. Uh, I think his Germa abilities can kind of counter um the hits from my guy. You know, Blight. Sanji has the skywalking stuff, which is kind of similar to what's something that it took Guy to do in 8 gates. The thing that he was hitting Madara with. So I think Sanji could just outlast Guy, and I don't think he's stupid enough to take that like Guy's like final attack like head on. I think that's something that he'd either avoid. He could just avoid it.
All right. Appreciate the take, Dragon King. We will move on. G Money, you won already, if I remember correctly. So we will skip and go to Hime. What's up, Hime-sama?
Hello. So I do think that when it comes to speed, both of them are equal. To be honest, I know we can argue something else. Otherwise, I think that when it comes to power, and I think that because my guy have the 8 gates, he's unfortunately winning against Sanji. I know that people will argue and say that Sanji is more durable, but the thing is, maybe even if he is more durable, I feel like my guy has a bigger will and will not give up the fight. Like he would actually die in the fight. Like he would do anything to win, and he like even if like it means that him dying in the fight. So I feel like Guy would win just because of his will and his 8 gates. So I would pick my guy, and I would give him I would say high diff, high extreme diff. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate the take, Hime. We'll move on to Muppets. What's up, Muppets?
Hello. So, I think it's Mike Guy. It's so easy, Mike Guy. He almost killed like one of the strongest characters in the whole show just by being in 8 gates. He's faster, stronger than Sanji, and it's I don't even want to say low diff, but it's so low diff that it's my guy. Everything that everybody was saying is correct about him.
You say just by being in 8 gates, like that's not his strongest possible technique.
Yeah, like his 8 gates is
a weird way
like
to phrase that.
I mean, yeah, it is, but like he doesn't even need to be in 8 gates really. But him being in 8 gates puts him like 10 times over than Sanji. He can probably be in 4 gates to beat Sanji.
Appreciate the take, Muppets. We will move on to Mick the Arnolds. What's up, Mick?
Hey, what's up? For this one, I think my guy's taking this. I'll upset some people in here. Mid-low diff.
Cap.
Nah, bro, and I'm explaining this to you. Sanji would straight up die doing my guy's workout routine. Like, bro, he's out here doing like 100,000 push-ups, 100,000 punches. Sanji's not built like that. He just isn't.
Bro, now we're talking crazy, bro. Chill out, chill out.
Bro, in
That's crazy.
in the sixth gate, he's punching fast enough to ignite the air. Sanji doesn't have any speed feat anywhere near that. So, yeah, bro. I'm saying he's backing him up probably in the fifth gate.
Appreciate the take, 𝗵𝘳𝐻𝑜𝑠. You say he ignited the air? That was what he did in sixth gate?
Doesn't Sanji do that?
Doesn't Sanji do that in his
No,
pre-skip?
So Sanji ignites his foot, but that's different than what we see from my guy. My guy's punching the air. The air is igniting and sending a fireball. Sanji's never done anything close to that.
We got a membership to 𝐿𝐶𝐶 status from Cody Lassiter. Thank you so much, Cody. Enjoy all the emojis that come with being a warlord. We'll move on to 𝗍𝐺𝐴 TV. What's up, 𝗍𝐺𝐴?
Yo. All right, I think this is a really, really good matchup. They're both physical brawlers who don't have any other kind of special powers, with the exception of Sanji's exoskeleton, but no devil fruit powers or anything like that. I gotta go with Might Guy. I think if he goes 8th gate, even though it's like a life or death type of technique, Might Guy was literally punching the air so hard that he was locking 𝗍𝐵 in place and hitting him with like 5 hits consecutively. And that's before he even did like Night Guy or anything like that. And I just don't think that Sanji has that type of attack potency. So I got to go Might Guy. I'm going to say high diff, maybe extreme diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, 𝗍𝐺𝐴.
Seb, really quick, can I go before Larry? Because I wanted to say something because he'll probably say it.
Sure.
Okay. So, no, I just wanted to give my take too because I have Might Guy and 2 words, conquers hockey. I think he's going to be one of the only guys that's, why wouldn't he have conquers hockey? He's literally surpassing anybody or what anybody has ever done. Okay, so even if he doesn't have to go to 8 inner gates, he will still beat him within like maybe the 6th gate. And yeah, I mean, if Madara is telling him that he is probably one of the strongest people he is one of the strongest people he has ever faced, and Madara is on that level, then I'm pretty sure you have to have Conquerors to fight Madara and to be at that level. So yeah, I have Might Guy taking this low diff because of Conquerors.
All right. Appreciate the take, Ron. We got a guy with the 10-6 lead, Larry. It is on you. Who you got? What diff? I know one of these guys is your guy. The other one really isn't.
Yo, I was trying to think of like ways that Sanji, but like, guy didn't even need to go 8 gates in order to air to make an air force underwater. Like, that's such a crazy strength feat itself that he didn't even like yoke up and like he didn't even like go back with it. He was just like underwater. We be talking about like, I don't know, man. It's gonna be my guy. It's gonna be definitely like, bro. If he does 8 gauge, it's just no.
All right. Appreciate the take, Larry. We will move on to Iron Hockey.
Yeah, I agree with Larry. I was just gonna say Might Guy as well because I think he's a taijutsu master. Sanji's not. I mean, he fights with his legs really. I mean, I know he's good at it, but I just believe that Might Guy has shown a lot of his capabilities is a lot more, I would say. And with his gates, with his 8 gates, I think he can do a lot more to Sanji than what Sanji could do to him. So I'm just gonna give it to my guy. I would give it high difficulty. I would say high.
All right. Appreciate the take. All right. We will move on to Neko. What's up, Neko?
Yo, Sep. So for this one, this was a good matchup actually. I liked it. So, I decided to go with like their best, their best thing, which is like Night Guy versus what was it? Buff Burst or something? Yeah, Buff Burst. So if those two attacks can both end the other, like if Buff Burst lands, it finishes Guy. The same works for Night Guy. So it's up to who's faster, and I think Guy is, because he blazed multiple Mangekyo Sharingan users with it. So I'm gonna have to give it to my guy.
All right. Appreciate the take. Neko. We will move on to Nick Quavo.
Alright, I got one question.
Uh-huh.
Are we allowing my guy to go eight gates?
Absolutely. Why not?
Okay, so
Like, you know what
It's-
that is, bro.
I did research, bro. Okay, in that case, it's a wash. Because I was thinking if he couldn't go 8 gates, then Sanji could escape to the air. But considering the fact that he can go 8 gates, then he'll just follow him to the air. So with that in mind, even without 8 gates, I don't think Sanji escaping the air is going to do much. Because I think my guy's faster in 7. So I know Sanji's had some crazy durability feats. And I know Naruto characters don't have that great of a durability. But I still think regardless of speed is really just what this fight is. And that's why my guy takes this. I'll give it high diff for Straw Hat Tax.
All right. Appreciate the take, Nick. I haven't counted any of your votes to this point, so I'm not counting this one either. But I feel like that was your most real take yet. So I kind of want to count it.
Bro, you doing Wavo like dirty today. What's up?
Yo, he acknowledged to me that he's never
his
seen
voting just
Naruto.
hates me.
He straight up told me I've never seen the show.
But that's Wavo. You should count him.
Doing this man's dirty, bro.
You keep giving takes like that, I'm gonna start counting them, bro.
I got you, bro.
That was a good take.
I'm gonna catch up before next CDT.
Skip the Shippuden, bro. You should be good.
I got you.
All right, we'll move on to Pimp Chim. What's up, Pimp?
What's up? So it's why are we acting like this is a big thing? Like the body flicker is like a base in Naruto, and they were going hype about Sanji doing that against Queen. So I gotta go my guy. It's yeah.
All right, appreciate the take, Pimp. Guy was pulling away. It was 6-6 just a minute ago. 14-6 now. Before we move on, we did get another $2 super chat from Project Iceman. It says Sanji uses 2 limbs, Guy uses 4 GGs. Yeah, that's simple math. Simple math. We will move on to Procumbent.
Everyone's doing tricks on Sanji's durability and speed, as if my guy didn't speed blitz Madara and basically one-shot him. My guy is way faster. The 8th gate makes it so that you have 100x whatever physical stats you already have. So I got my guy one-shotting him.
One shot. Appreciate the take, bro. We will move on to JD. What's up, Jay? JD, you there? I don't see you muted, but I don't hear you talking. All right, skip you, JD. We'll move on to King Kai.
I got one thing to say. Do y'all think Sanji can beat Madara or at least stand up to him? I don't think so. I mean, that may be me personally, but I don't think he is. And Guy is is stated by Madara to be
Hello.
the strongest. I mean, at least in taijutsu. I don't know. I got Guy. I mean, it's still gonna be hard. It's high diff, mid to high, but
All right.
he's taking it.
I appreciate the lack of bias, even with the Sanji PSP. That's real. Appreciate the take, Kai. JD, I heard you unmute for a second there. What's up, bro?
Yeah, I got my guy, mid diff, because Sanji underestimates the power of youth.
I was waiting for somebody to say something like just once. Just once. Appreciate the take.
Let him know, Lee.
All right. We'll move on. I think everybody went except you, Shin. Am I wrong? I don't. Oh, Kirby. Oh, yeah, you had me skip you, right? Yeah. Kirby. It's on you.
Okay, so first, we ain't about to scale Might Guy to Madara just because he almost pulled a victory. He didn't. First, he had help from Minato and Kakashi so that they could get rid of his Truth Seeker orbs. And then, sure, yeah, he bodied Madara, but that's because Madara was arrogant throughout that entire arc. He let everyone attack him because when he was a reanimation, he healed back everything. And then when he was the 10th tail Jinchuriki, he healed back everything. So yeah, did Might Guy do some damage? Sure. But immediately afterward, Madara healed everything back. Now, I'm not just going to spout the death battle for why I think Sanji should win, but Sanji's been doing stuff like 6 Gates Guy since pre-time skip. The only thing he couldn't do was Skywalk, which I've been looking through the clips. Guy was only able to do during 8 Gates, and Sanji was able to knock that out of the bag the second he came back from the time skip. So,
Kirby, that's time.
Sanji Extreme Diff, he can just dodge away from 8 Gates Guy, Future Sight. Well, not Future Sight, Observation Haki, whatever.
All right. Appreciate the take, Kirby.
Can I say something real quick?
No rebuttals.
It's not like a rebuttal. It's kind of like something to add on, like to my guy.
Still a rebuttal.
That
technically.
fine, never mind.
I'm sorry. Go.
Nah,
say your thing, bro.
No, that my guy, in the anime, he used his summoning jutsu, which was a turtle, as a stepping stone. So I'm just saying he can't skywalk, but he could substitute it pre-8 Gates. That's all.
I didn't know that. I'm happy I let Diamond go, bro. I didn't know that. He could do that.
Pretty sure he can step.
Bro, he skywalks before 8th gate, bro. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I don't know why y'all keep saying he needs 8th gate for that.
Apparently he got turtles for that, bro.
He did have to jump off a turtle that he summoned mid-air, just so he could catch up to Kisame. So, just saying.
With 6 gates.
Can I just say one thing before we move on? And it's real quick. It's 2 seconds.
No. Real quick, Ralph. Real quick.
I just want to say I just want to say that Bruce Lee taught us that mental stature and characteristics play a part in our fights. So I think a lot of people are focused more so on the feats and the strength versus the way that the characters think when they're in fighting mode. That's it.
Ralph, that was beautiful, man. Be like water. Be Kunda.
Be like water.
All right. Shin, it's on you, bro. Who you got?
Well, before you start the 1 minute time,
what if?
This is a lot of research I had to do because this was a pretty good fight. I loved it.
And why?
All right, so my whole thing is this, right? Guy and Sanji speed. I'm just gonna say they equal out, honestly, because Guy moves fast. Don't get me wrong, but Sanji also moves fast. Let's not get it messed up. While Crane has observation haki, he still treated Sanji's speed like invincibility. That's first off. Next, Sanji can fight off all 4 dimensions. He doesn't need the ground to boost. He can use the air. He can fight like Omni-Man. They use everything as leverage, right? He can use any point in the air as leverage. Next, 𝗯𝗲𝘁𝗄𝐿 there's no blue flame in Naruto. There's no blue flame in Naruto. I just did my research. There's not a single point a blue flame comes in existence, and blue flame is the hottest flame there is. Next, Guy, every attack he does, if he's not hitting like the air off a shockwave, if he comes in contact with Sanji's body while using 8 gates, he's also going to shatter whatever limb he uses. He's also pretty weak. Like 8 gates have drawbacks. And my whole thing is not only does Sanji has the exoskeleton, the 𝗲𝗀𝗏𝗏𝗏, which equates to his durability, he can also regen. So no matter how much Guy destroys his bones or whatever you want to say, if Guy doesn't kick his leg straight through his body like Akainu did Ace,
that's
time.
killing
me.
That's time.
Oh.
You was cooking, bro, but that's time, bro.
I was cooking instant
There
ramen,
are
I guess. It was too
in
strong.
Naruto, by the way.
So, like, I didn't get every point I was saying, but honestly, just because 8 gates came last, I don't see Sanji losing in the time span that Guy has the 8 gates up before his death. I feel like Sanji's going to win this extreme death.
All right. Appreciate the take, Shin. I think that's
The
everyone.
two-tailed beast is made out of blue flames.
Did they ever acknowledge the heat of the blue?
There are blue flames
tails?
because the KK kind of wind and fire is blue flame.
I just didn't want someone bringing that up later against Shin.
Looks like everybody went. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody who didn't go. So, is there anybody in the den? Toby, no. All right. So, I guess I'll give my take now. Honestly, I was torn on this one. I think from what I do know about Guy, he's basically Sanji-like. He uses pure hands and feet. I mean, he's using hands. To fight, he moves at extreme speeds. Hits extremely hard. And I saw the Guy versus Madara situation because several Naruto fans basically said it was like the greatest thing they had ever seen in their lives. Guy right here, another friend of ours named Viv. But I was impressed by what he did in that situation. And I did look up some research on what he can do in the gates. Based off that, I do think that in general, the durability of Naruto characters just isn't nowhere near the durability of One Piece characters. Being that Sanji has this exoskeleton boost to him, I think it'll be much harder for Guy to clip him. But I do think him having access to the gates gives him a buff that Sanji just doesn't have, even with his exoskeleton. I am a huge diehard Sanji fan. He's my favorite One Piece character. But I keep it real, as long as I'm not trolling. So I got Guy. Extreme Diff, I think the access to the gates is just what's going to do it for him. Now, I do have a slight caveat here. If he uses the 8 gates, does he die? Because if he got to die to win,
he does.
He does.
If you gotta die to win, is it really a win?
Naruto. That's
He
why
still won.
died.
Is it really a win?
Exiting gate 6.
Listen,
I mean,
Hey, a win is a win.
if you die to win. Now I heard.
Also, he can skywalk.
I heard several people say. That he could beat him without getting to 8 gates. From what I saw from Guy and what Sanji's durability seems to be at this point on Egghead, taking shots from Seraphim, taking shots from Queen, regenerating from or snapping his bones back into place from various attacks. I don't know that he can beat him without 8 gates. That just might be my ignorance. But I'm still gonna go Guy. I just want to say, hey, if you gotta die to win and you didn't kill the other guy, because I don't think he's killing Sanji, then
yeah, he is.
Hey,
if he put a hole in Madara, he's putting a hole in Sanji.
He
Exoskeleton.
never put a hole in Madara.
He did with that punch. He just regenerated.
Bro, he took half of his body away.
Shin, don't you dare think you have the same time that I have, bro.
I never said that.
In life, bro. I get unlimited time with my take.
You the host, I'll give you that. You the host. It's your right.
I give Larry an extra minute. I don't know if y'all peep.
Oh, I peep. I'll be peeping. Definitely peep.
We noticed how you gave Larry freaking extra paragraphs.
How much time you gave Larry?
Listen, Larry let me use his camera, his setup, his new crib. How am I not give him extra time, bro?
Hey, bro, this is biased.
Listen,
biased.
Blasphemy.
I'm going, Guy.
I just call it the power of you.
I'm going Guy. As much as it pains me to do it, Sanji's my guy. It is what
But
it is.
like after guy hits him, bro, Sanji's gonna regen and
I just want to say how proud I am of the Discord today. This is a One Piece server, and we didn't let our One Piece bias affect 2 matchups today. You know, I don't think any of the matchups. I think the right people won each of the matchups. Guy won. Smoker lost. Smoker stay losing. I don't know why I had doubt.
Dirty, bro.
And I think we. What was the second matchup again? Oh yeah, Katakuri
versus
smoked Gaara. I think that should have been closer, but whatever.
Nah, that was.
Oh wait, Seb, why didn't you guys do Croc versus Gaara?
Yo,
Honestly, he
honestly,
wouldn't have a chance.
No.
Rob was the only one that should have won.
I'll give y'all the straight up honest truth.
What do you just blend into his
I'll
sand?
give y'all the straight up honest truth. I've been debating Crocodile versus Gaara since I was like 12 years old. I'm over it. I don't feel like having that conversation anymore. Like that's the only. Every time people talk about Naruto versus One Piece, Gaara versus Crocodile comes up, and I'm like, yo, y'all not done with this? I'm done with it.
Who do you think wins? Who do you think wins though? Who do you think wins?
Crocodile. Well, based off of Chestnut's parameters here, I've never argued versus equalization ever in my life. So based off these parameters, I can see Gaara winning. So maybe I should have added it in. But
yeah, I can see that too, bro.
Whatever.
I can't wait till we get to some
will we get same verse
Would have been closer.
matchups?
Those are going to be interesting to debate.
We don't forget Luffy versus Naruto equals a win for Luffy.
Did we get a Sharingan next week, Seb?
We'll see. We shall.
I'm gonna tell you right now, just like
Where's
whoever
Itachi
was
at, bro?
wanted to pack up the raid suits, I want to pack up the Uchihas. I hate those Sharingan.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Yo, if y'all hating on Uchihas, y'all just suck.
Other ranking victims.
Yeah, Uchiha best in the series.
Hey, are the One Piece characters gonna stay fighting Naruto characters, or as it progresses, they're gonna end up fighting each other?
No,
this isn't a tournament.
This is not a tournament. It'll just be select matchups that we have, and then we'll reshuffle possibly when we go through all the matchups that I have as of right now. Right now, I have 33 matchups, 32 that I had in a bracket, and then an extra additional matchup that should be fun. So, guys, that is it for the DDT. 𝐶𝐬𝐿, do the thing. I'll drag everybody down so I can close out. Before we leave, everybody.
Holy crap! Who was that with the mayor PF?
All right.
Wait.
Oh man.
That was fun.
That was fun. I want to thank Chestnut.
Yeah,
I don't even think she can hear me, but I do want to thank Chestnut for giving me this idea.
She's live. She's live right now.
She's live. Chestnut got better things to do.
She's live on TikTok.
But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun as well. For those of y'all who are still in here, please click the link to the survey. 𝐶𝐬𝐿, one of the mods, please post a link on the YouTube channel to the survey to vote for who you think was the MVP of today's DDT. I know we have a different style here this time, but we'll have a couple more matchups next week. It should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping to be as consistent as possible with these. As y'all can see, we do have the new setup. Larry's lighting is a little better. I can see everything on my head, and I don't like it. But this was a lot of fun. I hope y'all did have fun. Like the stream if you haven't already. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, that's it from us, guys. Hope